about this? I love my new job.
Really?
Yeah, love it. Oh, my God. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's good news.
I almost went out and got an America's Got Talent tattoo.
I saw that you got a tattoo, though, right?
Yeah, I opted for my dog's name, but, I mean, I love my new job. I love it. What can I tell you?
Well, what? I mean...
What?
Why did you love it? What was it?
All right, well...
But that's great. I'm glad about that.
Yeah, well, you know... It's a lot of schlepping around, you know. You got to. I had to go out to Los Angeles. I tried to. We had a week off anyway, so I went out early and tried to have a little bit of a vacation beforehand. But there was a lot of America's Got Talent action going on. I got out there Monday. Tuesday I had a free day. Wednesday night we had a judges' dinner. It was me, Nick Cannon, Sharon Osbourne, Howie Mandel, and about 10 of the people from either NBC or Fremantle. Fremantle's the producer of the show.
Right.
And so we had a little round table. Yeah, kind of a round table. Oval table. Oblong table. Dinner. And, you know, I got to...
Were spouses there?
No spouses allowed. It was sort of weird for me because I was invited to the dinner. And I just said to Beth, oh, this will be good. We'll go to dinner. It's at the Soho House, which is a cool place to go to dinner in Los Angeles.
That's
very
a cool place.
Very cool place. And so she said, gee, our spouse is invited. I go, of course they are. Of course they are. So she goes, oh, you better check. I go, I'm not going to check because I know they are. So anyway, she convinced me to check. They go, absolutely no spouses. It was a working dinner, supposedly. But meanwhile, it was just getting there was no work. There was zero work being done. But she was like, no. So I said, you know what, I'm bringing you anyway. And she goes, no. I would never do that. I would feel weird about it. Not going to the judges' dinner. So she went out to dinner with, I think, Molly, Jimmy Kimmel's girlfriend. I forget what she did, but she went out to dinner somewhere. Or she went to dinner with her friend. Beth had a whole itinerary of her own.
Keeping herself busy while you're busy. Yeah.
But she was sick as a dog, but she doesn't slow. Like, if I'm sick, I go to bed. Unless I have to work. No, she is running around. Running around. Doesn't matter. I admire her fortitude because she just doesn't let it get in the way. She just pops a bunch of Sudafed and goes out. And I go, don't you understand you're masking the symptoms?
Right. I don't believe in doing that.
Oh, don't talk to her about it.
I see people doing that, and they can run around like nothing's wrong until the medicine wears off, and then they fall apart.
Yeah, but she doesn't care that she just takes more medicine. It's just crazy what she does.
Well,
she's so not neurotic.
I heard your mother's voice in my head this time.
Right. You better rest.
I was already, I felt something coming on, but I went on this plane anyway and went to Arizona.
Oh.
And then I was going to come to California.
Oh, I see.
And one of my friends, and I was sort of fighting it. It was, I was doing well. And then one of my friends convinced me to go hiking.
Yeah, no good.
And I was hiking, and it was cold and damp. And then I was down.
Yeah, Arizona in the winter, isn't that great?
No. Not in the hills.
Yeah, you ain't sitting by a pool.
No.
Yeah, people think you do, but you don't.
Well, it's a little milder in Phoenix, but I was up in Sedona, where you're up in the hills. It was even snowing. I was like, oh, this is great.
Well, better you didn't even come with me to California.
Well, I knew in the condition I was in, there was no reason
even if you were healthy, because I end up hating everyone on the plane with me.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what it is? NBC sends a private plane for me. And, I got Ronnie and Joe with me. They do security. Tony came with me. I don't end up hating everybody. I'm being funny.
I understand what you're saying. You're a little annoyed.
Well, what it is that then I get off the plane, and I just want to go to my hotel. Now I'm stuck worrying about everyone's luggage. I'm tipping everyone for the luggage. I'm, trying to figure out where my luggage is in relation to their luggage. I just want to get on I want it to be as painless as possible.
Right.
And it ends up being work for me.
Well, I wasn't going to be on the plane anyway. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just a bad scene.
Took me out of it, yeah.
It's a bad scene. Because I was like, hey, I got a private plane. Everybody come with me.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. I've been going to people, come on with me. I'm going anyway. Take a ride. But no, then I'm in charge of the party. Then I'm on there, and I ordered a whole bunch of food.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Right.
But the stewardess starts serving, my agent, and Ronnie's got a big plate. And I said to Beth, I'm the star here.
Why aren't you served first?
Yeah, no one is even coming over. And not only that, I'm tipping the stewardess. I'm doing everything. And I'm the guy ordering all this shit. I don't want Ronnie's leftovers. You know, like I ordered bagel.
You should get first pick.
I had bagel and lox, and I look at Ronnie's plate. I go, there's surely no lox left for me.
Right.
And I look over and I go, why am I picking through this fucking guy's leftovers? Ronnie the limo driver.
He's a king.
Yeah. He eats like a king. You know, so I'm like getting really aggravated. I go, this is the coolest gig. I got a private plane here.
Yeah.
You know what? It should be more private. I should be the only fucker on
There should be another
here.
plane for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just annoying. And like, I don't think anyone but me tipped the stewardess. She was serving them too. I don't think anybody tipped for the luggage.
Well,
you know,
they hear it's a free ride.
yeah. But, you know, some dude's handling your luggage. Even if you went commercial, you'd tip them.
Isn't NBC tipping you?
No.
I'm only teasing. I'm sure that's what they're thinking, though.
Well, I don't know. But I was getting annoyed, but everything was annoying me. Because my agent even turned to me at one point and goes, you seem aggravated. And you know me, I'm passive aggressive. I go, no. I'm just internalizing. I'm trying to focus. Well, we were on the way over to America's Got Talent. It was my first taping.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to talk to anyone. That's the other thing. So they send this limo for me, and there's 10 people in the limo with me. And everyone's having a party. Everyone's having fun.
You're going to work.
I'm going to work for the first time on America's Got Talent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I decide to be quiet, and everyone wants to talk. My agent wants to talk. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. So what I do is I bury my head in my iPhone.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about what my job is ahead of me. And then everyone's like, well, gee, you seem angry today. I go, no, listen, I don't want to even have to deal with explaining to you that I'm not angry. I'm just, this is how when I go to work every day here at the radio station.
You don't have a gaggle of people with you.
No, I just go. And I am quiet. I read the newspaper.
Everything you do is work-oriented.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Yeah, well, I would have had my own car. I would have not been in your way.
Right.
Because I would have just said, where do I belong?
Yeah.
I would have had my own place,
That's
and my
no
own
problem.
car, and I would have gotten there.
That's no problem. That is no fucking problem. In fact, at the taping, I invited some people to come over once I saw how much fun it was. I mean, I got to tell you something, and I'm talking to you and the whole audience. You have got to go to a live taping of America's Got Talent.
Really?
It is the best live show on the planet.
You had fun, because usually
Oh, my
live shows
God.
aren't fun.
I mean, look, you have to sit through setups, and there's, you know, if they have an audio problem, they stop down. Sometimes they have to reshoot stuff. You know, it's like being on a movie set.
But they still keep the fun going?
It's just great. It is the greatest show on the planet.
Wow.
I love it. In fact, I stopped watching American Idol, and I got home and I had all these shows taped, you know, The Voice or this and that.
Right.
And I went, I don't even want these other judges ruining my judging experience. Like, I don't want to be...
comparing or seeing what they do?
Yeah, or stereotyping myself. Like, okay, I'm the guy who replaced Piers, but I don't want to be Piers. I want to be Howard Stern.
Right.
I want to invent it my way.
Yeah.
So, like, I've stopped now watching those shows.
Well, that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping those shows... Well, I like The Voice. I really do like The Voice. I don't hope that one's going away.
Yeah, and plus that's on NBC, my family.
Right, but I really do like that show.
Right. And that's my family. Because
family.
at the dinner...
I didn't know your family was in this building.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that either.
There was one day the elevator stopped on a floor.
NBC.
And it said NBC Universal.
Yeah, well, when I was at the judges' dinner, the guy in charge, Paul, he goes, you're now in part of our family. He's British, you know.
Oh, that's your British accent, because I didn't know what country you were doing.
Welcome to our family.
your impressions are all merging.
And I was like, hey, cool. I'm about that. Because the family I got, they don't welcome me all that much.
You're in a family that has a difficulty. You're in a what do they call it?
A dysfunctional.
A dysfunctional family.
I have a family I'm suing.
I just woke up this morning, I heard this 98-year-old woman, her son wants to evict her. That's the kind of family you're in.
That's the family I have. I mean, it's unbelievable. Well, I realize NBC Universal's my main employer, actually.
Maine?
Well, yeah. I mean, they own Howard TV and they own America's Got Talent.
Oh, I didn't realize they own Howard TV.
This is really more of a part-time gig for me, the serious thing. Yeah. They're not really my main employer.
I work for you at your part-time job?
Yeah. You're part of my part-time job.
What is the deal with Nick Cannon, by the way?
Wow.
Is he going to live?
It's so funny. So we're taping, and they've asked me not to give too much away, which I understand because they want the show to be fresh.
I want to know, as a viewer, I want to see it on the air.
There's one point, man, that we're taping, and there's some contestants up there, and Nick came out, he doesn't come out on stage that much. He's usually backstage doing stuff.
Right.
So then I go, as soon as he walks out, I'm like, hey, where's Mariah Carey at? Never mind you. And then I'm talking to him, and I go, and there was this horrible contestant. And I said, listen, you're not going to Vegas, but can you give Nick your kidneys?
We found a use for you.
Yeah, you're useless. But kidneys, that's something else. We want to farm them out.
You got some good kidneys.
Because you're obviously not doing anything. Because he's really good. In fact, during the actual television show, I said, how bad is that fucking guy from American Idol, Ryan Seacrest? I said, Nick, you're so much better. And he really is.
I find Ryan Seacrest annoying wherever he shows up. He showed up on the Grammy telecast. I was annoyed.
Because he over-enunciates. He's so afraid of making mistakes. His whole talent is that he doesn't make any mistakes.
Right.
So he's like,
he's smooth.
This is American Idol. And Nick's kind of like just walking around backstage. His dad was back there. I was talking to him.
He interacts with the contestants in a way that seems real.
And Nick's dad is even more entertaining than Nick.
Really? He's the minister.
Well, he got a hold of me, and he knows who killed Nicole, OJ's wife, and it ain't OJ.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a whole fucking rap on.
Well, why do we not know this?
I'm trying to get to my trailer, and I meet Nick's father, and he pulls me aside and goes into like a half hour. Like, I was late. A half hour discourse on who killed Nicole.
Wow.
He's read he's an expert on the whole thing.
This is his, lots of people read about 9/11 and the World Trade Center. He's reading about OJ.
Yeah. I'm sure Nick and Mariah don't let him in the house. But I dug him. He was like, he had a whole rap on it, and it's pretty intelligent rap. I mean, the guy's he's done his thesis on it, for Christ's sakes.
This is his doctoral thesis?
He's got it all figured out.
Poor OJ sitting in jail.
All I know is, why is Nick Cannon's father full of this information, and none of the authorities...
Nick won't even have him on.
Nick doesn't even interview him. I'm going to have him on.
I want to know. I want to know what he's discovered.
This cat's got it all figured out.
Somebody else killed Nicole.
Oh, yeah. He told me who. I don't want to say because I don't want to be sued.
Well, you don't have the info to back it up.
Well, I do now.
You do?
Yeah. What I absorbed. Turns out Nick Cannon killed Nicole. That's how he knows.
Well, that's why he doesn't want to tell.
Right. Anyway, so... well, with Nick's health, so I started interviewing him while we were taping America's Got Talent. And I go, what's the deal? Are you going to live? Because that dude from X Factor's hanging around my trailer right now trying to get your job.
X Factor dude?
X Factor dude who was just fired.
Yeah.
I caught him on the set trying to take over Nick's job. Anyway,
circling like a vulture.
Like a vulture. So,
yeah, because I was reading all this stuff about Nick was in the hospital again.
Yeah,
Nick has
blood
clots.
Yeah. But then he goes, no, now I'm safe to fly because my blood is thinner than any human being on the planet.
Yeah, but that means he's on another kind of medication.
He's on a ton.
He's a young man.
He's a tiny guy, too. He's thin. Super thin and small.
Something's wrong there.
I think he was burning the candle, but he quit his radio show, and I said, good.
Was it immediate? Is he off?
He's off. Wow. He finished Friday. He's done. I go, good. I go, dude, first of all, you're married to Mariah Carey. You can't be worried about money. 2, you got enough jobs. He's directing some movie. He's on America's Got Talent. It's enough.
He's on TV.
He's got
another
2 kids
TV
at home. He's got 2 infants, twins.
Moroccan and Monroe.
And Monroe.
I still have problems with those names.
But he's really good at that thing because he came out at one point to convince me of something, and I don't want to go into what it was. And he's natural. He's not jive like Ryan Seacrest, who's all, this is American Idol, and this is Houston, the auditions, and this. It's like, please, I just can't stand when somebody speaks in a yucky radio voice. So I did say that during the taping. Now, what they use, I don't know.
Right. They don't probably want to bring up other shows or something.
I don't know. They should. They should let me do my thing. But you see, Fremantle owns America's Got Talent and American Idol, so I don't know how that all works. So anyway, so we get to the taping. I have a trailer.
How's your trailer?
The trailer's
nice?
a little dumpy, but you don't spend that much time in it.
Okay. Well, that's the other thing I wanted to know. How long was the day? How does it go? Are there breaks? Because we were hearing like a nightmare scenario.
They keep you very busy. And I was a little nervous about it because I don't do well with busy. But, you know,
all
I guess
day busy.
my adrenaline was pumping, you know, because first of all, I'm used to getting up so early. So I get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm like, I'm ready to go to work. Meanwhile,
no one else is.
Work doesn't start till 11 o'clock.
Oh.
You know, so I'm like, oh, that's all right. That's time for my nap.
You'll be asleep by then.
And then you have various duties. Like they have promotional stuff. Like I had to talk on a red carpet with a bunch of TV stations. Then I had to, what else did I have to do? It was like nonsense stuff. Stuff not related to the show, but just promotion.
Did you do publicity photos?
We're doing that in Texas.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. I think with Mark Seliger.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be shooting publicity photos. Like there's guys on set taking pictures, but
they're not taking the
publicity photo.
Right.
No. So I get there, like they start fixing you up with makeup. I'm so ugly they have to like spray paint my
They're
face.
airbrushing you,
Yeah.
not your picture.
They got a machine now that they just spray.
Oh, I know. It's an airbrush.
Yeah.
And they just sort of shellac you like a side of a building.
Oh, I thought it was specially built for me. It's so hideous. And the whole time I'm judging, I'm thinking, Jesus, I feel like I'm being judged because people are going to look at me and chicks aren't going to think I'm cute. Like Howie's the cute one now.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Howie's never been the cute one.
Well, compared to me, he is. There's two guys on the show.
You think Howie's better looking?
Yeah, Howie's better looking than me. And he has no hair, and he's better looking than me. It's aggravating.
How did your suits work out?
Well, I wore a 𝗧𝗵𝗲 outfit.
Yes.
I didn't wear a suit. I wore casual clothing, jeans, and a top.
Thank you. I told you shouldn't be in the
There you go.
judging period wearing a suit. I'm glad you didn't.
Yes, thank you.
No, I wanted you to be more casual.
I looked really gorgeous. Let's put it that way. All right, I looked super, super hot.
Good.
Yeah, I was really hot. Wore the shades, and then I tried to take them off a couple of times, but they tell you during the taping, either leave them on or take them off because we edit, and when we edit, it won't make any sense if your glasses are on and off.
Yeah. Now, did you wear the dark, or are they lighter?
Half dark for my judging. Meanwhile, I was paranoid the whole time I'm sitting there because I left my nasal hair clipper at home.
Or do your nasal hairs grow that fast?
Like a jungle. And I was like, I'm in my trailer, like, sucking them in. You got to hear this. My second day there, I'm skipping ahead. So I'm in my trailer. You don't, and giving you the schedule, it's like you get there, you do a ton of stuff, and then they give you a break for like 5 minutes, and you go in and tape. There's 4 different tapings with 2 different audiences.
Okay.
So you go in and tape, you go through about 14 acts. And it's surreal when you walk in, and you walk in, and the audience is just spectacular. For everyone who came out to L.A., wow! I mean, they gave me like a hero's welcome, and my applause are 3 times louder at least than Howie and Sharon's.
Of course, and they should be.
And they should be.
What have those 2 done?
Right. And I'm the king of all media.
Of course.
Yeah. So I get to the chair. Everyone's in hysterics. Like everyone's like. They said they never saw audiences like this. Not only are they so pumped up, but they yell out shit during, like, if anything's quiet, all of a sudden you hear, fa-fa-fooey!
Oh, they're giving us all the salutes.
Robin's breast! Anything. It's just anything goes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a zoo.
Fremantle is free.
I tried to explain it to someone. It's like the Thunderdome.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that atmosphere.
It is insane.
You should be afraid to go out there and perform.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You better be good.
I felt bad for the talent. Like they had to go out on the stage. I go in front of these animals. Like it was like a feeding frenzy. But
they better build a cage.
But it's wild because when you're judging. Wait here. I gotta write down something to tell you.
Okay.
But because I'll jump ahead. When you're judging, the audience is behind you, and there's about 2,000 people screaming. And
do they quiet down for the acts?
Yeah. But oh my God, if you suck, they go berserk. It's the greatest live show ever.
Oh, that's funny.
Like I don't know how they're going to edit it, and I don't know how it's going to look on TV. But if they capture half the excitement of this room.
It's going to be mind-blowing, huh? It'll blow up your television.
And they always say that the audience is the 4th judge.
Yeah.
And the point is, the audience has gotten so fucking crazy because it's mostly our people.
That's wonderful.
And they're good judges.
This is an element that other shows don't have.
But a lot of times I do go against the audience, and then they start booing me, and I turn around and give them a look, and they get in line. Because, they're like, hey.
You're talking about the king.
I go, hey, assholes, my back is to you. Do you forget who's talking here? You know my opinion's more important than yours. Then everybody settles down. It's a whole battle.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Oh, my God. It's the Thunderdome. And I know I'm going to San Francisco for this weekend.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 days of taping, and I know Gary has some tickets.
I'm going to once again try to make it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see this.
Yeah, going to San Francisco. So if you can get tickets, get them from Gary or call in to me if you're in the San Francisco area. Come watch this thing. It's a spectacle. It really is insane.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like a free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all. And by the way, there's also one more open audition left.
Really?
Where you can go and audition to be in the show. And let me tell you something. Based on what I saw in Los Angeles,
there was room.
I think Howie, Sharon, and I only put through about 8 people out of 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
in 2 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's lots of room for people. Whatever you do.
Apparently, America does not have talent.
Well, you know what? We were being very, very hard.
Well, you should be. I don't want to see crappy people. Are they going to have?
Well, but you know what it is, though? At this point, I realize something. I'm starting to learn. Like, this was learning curve for me. Because I had never done this before. I mean, they've been doing it for years, and I'm walking into this thing.
Right. You have to actually do like a quick learning curve here because they are all professionals at this.
Well, there were 2 acts that I didn't put through that I went home at night and went, now I get it. I should have put them through, and I'll tell you why.
Oh.
Most of the people who show up for auditions, they're not $1 million act at that point. And so if you see the germ of an idea,
a kernel.
If you see some talent there, you should put them through with the provision that when they get to Vegas, they're going to really, up until Vegas, they have time to work on this thing.
Well, you know what? That's one of the things that Howie would often try to say to peers.
Well, Howie's right. And so, but there's got to be a combination. But you got to find the people who have the germ of an idea, There was one guy who blew the place apart. He was great. And he's going to only get better, I think. So you have 7 cities you go to for taping, including New York. When they come to New York, by then it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And we're going to San Francisco this weekend. So anyway, the day is you go and you're working, and it's probably, someone said to me, don't they give you like a dress rehearsal or something? I go, well, these are the dress rehearsals in a sense because it's taped, you can try out all kinds of things. And if it doesn't work, they just don't include it in the show. So,
but they didn't give you any, all right, we're just going to throw in some people. We won't even be really taping this and you can try judging. They didn't do anything like that.
Nothing like that. And you get in there and and all of a sudden you're just in there. You're in the Thunderdome and you're going. But it was really cool because all the NBC brass came up to me and they go, we love the energy. We love the new judging panel. There's a whole new
dynamic, I guess.
We got this thing called the Snapple Room where the judges go up and argue about shit. You would love this. And Howie, Sharon, and I go there. And then I now have a $1,000 bet with Sharon on one of the talents. I put him through and I'm telling. Yeah, it's a whole fucking crazy.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot going on here.
Good. I like this.
Yeah.
I actually might watch this show.
Yeah, and I wasn't being like a diva, but I kept saying to them, you got to get my lunch and dinner in the trailer like exactly on time. And the reason for that is I want to give them a good performance. And so you only get about an hour break. So I like to eat and then like lay down and meditate or something.
Right.
And so I said to them, if I'm sitting around waiting for food, I said, I won't be they didn't even have soap in my trailer. Like, if I pee, I don't even have anything to wash my hands with. I wasn't complaining. I just said, you got to get the food there right away because.
You are being a diva. Just don't.
I'm not.
No, you are because you're demanding exactly what you need. That's what a diva does.
All right. Well, if you say it that way, then I'm a diva. But I'm like, hey, all I want is just give me a piece of salmon, a little bit like a baked potato.
Do they have like a place where they can just cart this over? They have a truck or something?
They have some kind of truck, but it was really weird. It was all, and this would drive you crazy. It was all like junk food, like snacks. And, I don't want to eat that shit. First of all, I want to be able to fit into my John Varvatos outfit.
You won't be in your clothes by the end of the season.
And snacks aren't going to do it for me. So, I've been trying to watch my weight.
Well, now you're a TV star.
Well, yeah, not that it matters, man. I look like shit.
Oh.
Although I didn't look at any of the footage that they shot.
You didn't.
But I saw myself being, after I did this press line.
Do they have monitors there or anything?
They have monitors, but they have this press line where you go and you do interviews. And I realized most of these cameramen from like Access Hollywood and Extra, they're way below me and they're shooting up. That's how you shoot horror films.
Right.
If you want to shoot a horror film, you shoot the monster from all the way up, from down, so you're shooting up. They're shooting into my nostrils, and every time I see myself on TV, I look horrible. I'm going to get on my knees when I'm interviewed from now on.
Right. Get into a wheelchair so they have to look down.
So.
Boy, that judge is in a wheelchair.
On the second day, I'm in my trailer, And I'm like, uh-oh, I got to take a shit. And I've never
in the trailer?
I've never shit in a trailer before.
Ooh.
And I was like, I think I have to go. I can't hold it for the whole day. This is going down. So I went in the trailer.
There's no real bathrooms anywhere.
I don't know, and I'm not going to. I'd want to be alone when I make a duty. So now I'm in a panic. But I brought baby wipes and stuff with me, so that was cool.
But still, it's going into that little tank.
So it's weird. There was no like even water in the thing. It's just like it hits it dry.
Yeah.
And it's like this thing when you press the flusher, it just opens up a hole.
Oh, it's like a porta-john.
Yeah, it's a porta-john. It's a porta-john, and it's attached to my it's in my trailer. It's like there's shit in my trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I go in. I made a duty, and I was so proud of myself that I made a duty outside of my house. Like I was very, very proud, and I quickly did a courtesy flush or whatever you want to call it. There's no water.
It's really a dump.
Yeah, I did a courtesy dump, and I quickly got done. But oh my God, it smelled like something
barn,
died,
probably.
like a barn. And my wife was on the way over, and then Tony comes in to do my hair, and I have a makeup woman. I was so lucky, though. Well, then I meditated, and I said, surely by a half hour, it's going to be dissipated, the stink.
Can you meditate in that?
No. In fact, I got up 3 times to go over and smell the toilet to see if it was dissipating, and it seemed to be getting worse.
Oh, no.
So now I'm convinced they should have to empty the canister. So I quickly get Ronnie. I go, Ronnie, come in here. He goes, what is it? I go, smell the trailer. He goes, what do you mean? It smells like salmon. Because my salmon was stinking up the trailer.
Oh.
I go, well, I took a shit. He goes, what do you mean? I go, I took a shit in the toilet and it smells in there. But as long as it smells like salmon, no one will know. But what if somebody goes in there to use the bathroom?
Then they're going to die.
Yeah. I just didn't want my wife to go in there. I don't care about anyone else.
Right.
But it was weird. They came in. This thing still smelled like salmon. And then when I came back from taping that segment, it didn't smell the shitty anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It goes somewhere then.
Oh, I was so nervous. Like, and I'm not there on the set. I'm not thinking about the talent. I'm thinking about the shit I took in my trailer.
You see what could be going through a judge's mind?
Oh, my God. Robin, you don't know what it is like to slam that buzzer, that X, on a 9-year-old.
Oh.
Until you've done it.
Oh.
I did it. I did it. The kid. I did it.
Oh, wow.
I did it. Because I had to do it. Think of a 9-year-old.
I'm thinking. That is horrible.
And I go,
That's horrible, Howard. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. There's so many moments I want to tell you about during the taping, but I feel it would
You
be...
can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't blow the show for the viewing audience.
I want to tell you about each act and what I did. But, someone said to me, how do you rate yourself as a judge? And by the way, everyone was telling me how great I was. Like the producer, Jason Raff, said to me, I said to him, how am I doing here? I have no way to gauge this thing. He goes, I haven't received one note from the brass, and they're usually all over me. He said, so they're loving it. They love the chemistry between me, Howie, and Sharon.
Did you guys argue a lot?
By the end, we were arguing.
Really?
At the beginning, it was like, wow, this is surprising me. We're all getting along. And there were times I was way more compassionate than Howie and Sharon. I think all my rhetoric on the air has brought their level up.
Yeah.
Like, they're way rougher than I am. I'm like, hey, give these guys a break.
They'll show you.
Yeah. Like, I put a boy band through. And, they were a little bit, fruity kind of,
Little fruity boy band.
Yeah, right. And Howie goes, boy band? He goes, isn't that over with? And I go, listen.
It's never over.
Yeah, it could be back.
You said we let too many people through?
Yes.
You said they didn't.
5?
It's not Snapple.
I think we felt pressured because the talent was so bad. Like, I put through that boy band.
Yeah.
And I feel I made a mistake.
I feel you did too.
I don't.
I'm going to agree with you.
Who would pay to see those guys? You know what? And they're nutnicks because they don't even have a look. They don't.
Here's my thing. Boy band. Here, you said something yesterday that's right.
But
you're not going to agree with me?
I want to hear.
But excuse the word boy band. Just think of a band.
No.
A vocal group.
But they were a boy band. That's what they were doing. And boy band is so yesterday.
We made
boy
a mistake.
bands
Sharon?
are so passé, we could bring it back.
Sharon,
I don't think we
made
did.
a mistake.
No.
I'm willing to admit
You guys made a mistake. I said no.
I don't want to give away too much, but it is a scream.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, my God. If you can get to a taping, get to one. There are tickets for San Francisco. As far as I know, Gary said he had some.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make it there.
Let's see if anybody
Let
was
me
there.
get myself together.
Andrew, you're on the air.
Hey, I was just wanting to know, well, first of all, before I get to my question, I was at the taping on Friday night, and I sat right behind Beth and John Stamos, and Beth looked so hot. She looked amazing.
Beth looked amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, she showed up in a little outfit, and I told
Yeah.
Stamos to come down because, I
You
realized...
had her sitting in that outfit next to John Stamos?
Yeah, I said, and I even turned to the audience. I said, "Look how secure I am that I'm allowing this to happen." Everyone's like, "Hey, Howard, he's fingering her," all that kind of shit. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the Thunderdome. You don't stand a chance in there. Forget the talent,
Yeah.
the judges. It's great. It's great. There was such. Hey, am I right, Andrew? Wasn't there a great energy there?
Yeah, it seemed like everybody was just all Howard fans there. Like, you definitely got the most applause.
But wasn't
it
the
was
actual taping itself fun?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Like, because the audience judges the talent too.
But
Yeah,
you know what this is
and
reminding
you
me
looked
of?
great, too.
You know how people bonded?
Wait a second. Andrew just said I look great.
Oh, you look great.
That's right.
Yeah, he looked amazing. I don't know what he's talking about.
Wow. Well, are you gay?
I wish.
Yeah, but I'm not, like, sexually attracted to Howard. But
No. I mean, that really means something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, gay men aren't normally attracted to me. Gay men are repulsed by me.
But he thought you looked hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked great.
You ever
Yeah, I
hear
was
guys
wondering,
go like, oh, I'm not going to be on a team with a gay guy because we're going to get in the shower and he's going to want me? I never said that because nobody wants me. I'd be happy if a gay man wanted me.
Please come on
Yeah,
to me.
please, touch my penis, something. Somebody be attracted to me. Yeah, but
Are you going to go on the Rosie show to promote AGT?
oh, I don't even. You know what? I'm doing so few promotional appearances because, I mean, I'm on some busy schedule. How can I? Hey, by the way, Andrew, how can I look great but not turn you on? I don't understand.
No, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you looked really good, though.
Thank you.
You're too hard on yourself.
I'm trying. But I mean, it was so much fun. It was just crazy.
I'm glad you're enjoying it because it would have
Yeah.
been horrible with all of the stuff you have to do if you then didn't like it.
Look, I'm not. Here was the thing too. I felt a little weird and insecure because I had never done this before, and I felt like I was walking into an established setup. It's
Sure.
weird. It's one thing if it was a startup show and everyone was trying to figure
Everybody's
it out.
in the same boat.
Howie and Sharon knew exactly what to expect. I sat down, and the producer goes, and by the way, blah, 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 do this, and blah, 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 blah. And I went, whoa, what?
What?
What is it? And then they go, you're on. Yeah, America's Got Talent. And I'm like, whoa, this is like a little more complicated than I thought.
So what were those instructions? Were they look at certain cameras or?
Yeah, 2 times they had to stop in the beginning because I was turning my head to look at the judges when they talk, and they go, no, you got to look forward. We're just seeing your
right.
hair.
You're doing a TV show. You're
Yeah.
not really talking to Sharon and Howie.
But also there's like more complicated issues like each judge you get assigned certain people.
Oh.
Like, you notice on these shows, like on America's Got
Somebody
Talent-
starts talking first?
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be like my person.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm conducting the interview. And I'd never done that before. And so, like, there's a certain America's Got Talent rhythm.
Right.
I'm so used to the Howard Stern show where I get to control the board, I get to control the mics, I get to, all of
You
a
know
sudden.
everything that's going to happen before it happens.
Right. But I like this idea that the show wasn't really about me. The show is the thing, and I'm just a part of it.
Right.
Like here, we're the show.
Yeah.
There, the show already is successful. They just need a good judge. Mm-hmm. They're not looking for me to come in there and blow the thing up.
Right.
So,
you don't have to come and start performing and being on camera every moment.
Right. So you have to be respectful of that. Like when Howie's working, there are times I want to interrupt him, and I don't because Howie's doing his thing, you know, or Nick is doing his, or Sharon's doing a thing. And Sharon looks fabulous. She's terrific on it.
I saw her on the talk yesterday, and she says she has a new neck. And
she
what
looks
else
good.
did she have done?
She must have done her eyes because they were sparkling or something.
She said she had new breasts, new neck, and something else. Yeah, she's been doing some work.
She's so good at it. Everyone knows their role. So when I sat down, I was like, what do I do? Like, okay, now I'm here. All of a sudden, the reality hits you that you've got to fit in, and yet I want to be me. You know, I don't want to be.
You want to stand out.
I don't want to be Piers. I don't want to be, Simon. I don't want to be L.A. Reid. I want to be uniquely me and feel comfortable doing
But how
that.
are you going to be L.A. Reid?
Well, I get a purple sweater.
You're going to be CeeLo.
Yeah, I want to be CeeLo. So, you're trying to sort of figure it out. Mm-hmm. I can't explain it, but there's a certain... So someone said to me, well, how would you evaluate yourself as a judge in the first city? I said I'd give myself a B-. I'm not an A+.
Oh, you're not even an A yet.
I think by the time I get to San Fran, we're going to see a more comfortable house, because now I know what to expect.
Right.
By the end, I was rolling.
Well, I mean, to say that there are no rehearsals because it's a brand, it's an established show, that means you were thrown in.
Oh, like weird. Fernando, you're on the air in San Diego.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, man, I was there Friday noon, right behind you.
Yeah, that was a good crowd.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was crazy. You looked great, and you were smooth, man. You were witty and charismatic, and
Thank you.
I thought you did a good job.
But I've kind of got my philosophy now for how to judge.
Yeah.
I didn't have that when I sat down.
Well, how could you?
I didn't know exactly what I wanted from the contestants, and now I do.
Ah,
Yeah.
but every contestant, you want the same thing?
No, but I know what I'm looking for now.
All right.
Yes, in a sense, I do want the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I thought you did a good job, man. You were smooth. You looked like you had been there, and you know what? You took it seriously. And there was a point where Sharon put somebody through, and I don't know if they were taking it as seriously as you were.
Oh no, I took it dead seriously. In fact, it's really weird. I was in my trailer and I wrote down some notes of things I wanted to say on the air. Then all of a sudden I started feeling weird because, first of all, you have to clear your desk. Only the buzzer's on there.
Oh, I see.
And Howie sees me with my notes. He goes, "What are those?"
He's going to turn you in.
Yeah. I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Did you write notes to yourself?" I go, "I absolutely did. That's how I do my radio show. I write down notes and thoughts." He goes, "Wow, I like how seriously you're taking this." I go, "I'm dead fucking serious, because you know what? Some guy's auditioning. He's depending on me."
He's putting his whole life in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, it could be somebody's career. Early on in my career, people told me I sucked all the time. If somebody had given me a little encouragement, it would have been nice.
And they were off notes. They never wrote a thing.
Oh, no. So I think Howie thought that was funny that I had written some notes.
He was like goofing on you.
So then I crumpled up my notes and put them in my pocket.
Oh.
No, I was humiliated into putting them away.
And how come? I thought Ronnie was a shtick, but he's a real asshole.
Where'd you see Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie, and he wouldn't even take a picture with me.
No, because you want to know something? That's good. Because,
he's working.
First of all, I thought they don't allow any cameras into there.
No, it was after the taping. We went around back to the alley. He was just standing there. We were there, and I just wanted a quick picture. I'm a loyal fan, me and my friend Omar.
You want to know what, Fernando? I mean, Ronnie's actually there working, and if I saw him standing there taking pictures, I'd fire his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Seriously, because first of all, Ronnie's there at the tapings, and people go berserk. Everyone was asking for you. They go, "Where's Rob?" And I go, "She's sick. What's wrong with her?" This is in the middle of taping. So everyone was looking for you. And then,
I was devastated that I couldn't be there.
I tell you the truth, you'll come to it. The future. There's 400 more acts to see at least.
I know.
So I mean, it's not like you're missing anything.
But I missed all this excitement of the first one.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, Howard,
I anticipate it being just as exciting in San Francisco. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Fernando?
No, I just wanted to tell you, man, because I'm sure I'll never get a chance to talk to you again, and it was just surreal to see you in person, man. And you were so, you were such a good person, and turned around and fist bumped and said hi to us, and it was surreal, man. 15-year listener, and I've never called in before, never won anything, and you were great, man. You were.
Thanks, Fernando. I think Howard TV's got some behind-the-scenes footage too. That's pretty good. I was looking at it last night.
That's what I was going to say. This is reminding me of the kinds of things that would happen when you had the book signings.
Yeah.
And all these Howard fans would get together, get to know each other, hang out. It was a happening.
Howard TV was there. I kept the news department kind of at a distance, but I'm going to let them show up. As long as it doesn't interfere with what's going on.
Right.
Hey, Howard, I'm not gay, man, but I thought you looked real cute.
Hey, thanks, Fernando.
Cute.
Absolutely. Thank you, Fernando. I had a lot of makeup on, though. It's funny. At one point, my wife showed up, and she goes to give me a hug, and I go, "Don't ruin my makeup." It was maybe the most feminine moment in my life.
You really felt that way? You weren't joking?
Well, the poor makeup woman had spent an hour trying to pull my face together, and then all of a sudden, Beth shows up. I go, "Hey, don't smudge my makeup." And I went, "Oh, my God, what the fuck happened to me? Don't smudge my makeup."
Now you've turned into Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. I'm like, please, this face can crack. Erica, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
Hi, Howard. Oh, my gosh, you did such an amazing job in L.A. You were amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh. And every time there was a technical difficulty, the crowd would yell out, "Scott!"
Yeah, at one point, the mics went out.
Oh, really?
And this guy comes out and gets under the table to fix them, and people are screaming out Scott, the engineer's name. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my God, it is just.
Of course, Scott's blamed even when he's not there.
Yeah, and they start yelling at the guy. What did Scott do the audio? So you were there.
And that wasn't it.
Which taping were you at?
I was at the evening taping on Thursday.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And the crowd loved you, Howard. There was this one contestant that was actually rude to him. He said, I would.
Well, don't give it away. Don't give it away, the rude contestant, because I think I've been lectured at America's Got Talent not to give away everything that happened.
Well,
yeah, it's okay to talk about.
The audience wanted to kill him.
Yeah, the crowd went nuts.
The audience was totally with you.
Yeah, they didn't like him being disrespectful.
But then you said the audience started to boo you when they didn't agree with your opinion.
Yeah, they would, but I believe me, I shot them a look and they shut the fuck up. I go, hey, wait a second here. You guys are supposed to be on my team.
Howard.
What?
Everybody was there for you, and I got to tell you, this is going to change the way America sees you. The majority of the audience was actually women.
You know, it's weird, too. You remember I told you that on these shows they put the good-looking women up front?
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely true.
Really?
Were you up front?
I was right behind Sharon.
Right.
And, yes,
Yeah.
they actually moved a couple because they were lazy. They weren't cheering loud enough.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You better not be a slacker in the front.
Oh, they check you out. I see the warm-up guy sits there and, he talks to the audience and tells them this, they're supposed to yell out Vegas if they want them to go through.
Uh-huh.
And I see people not yelling loud enough. They throw them right the fuck out.
There's pressure on the audience, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When they were seating us, they were putting all the young, pretty people right behind the judges. And there was, this group of older people, seniors, probably in their 70s or 60s. And they're like, oh, can we sit there? Because there was an empty spot. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And they put them on the other side.
Yeah, no, they have, young, attractive people. I turn around and go, wow, what is this, a beauty pageant? There were hot chicks all over the place. It's quite a scene.
You were hugging them, too.
What? What? What are you talking about? I didn't hug anyone. All right, a few people. No tongue. All right, Erica, thank you.
Love you, Howard. Love you, Robin.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a happening. It's a happening. I might have hugged a few people.
I bet you did.
I hugged some dudes, too. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
Right,
just to make it look good.
Yeah, right.
I'm not coming near you because of my mess, but it sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's great. Yeah.
It's a great live show. I don't know how to look on press
conference.
It's great.
I'm glad you're having it.
I gotta go this week. I gotta see.
Because you're going to sit there and judge, and you argue internally with the judges, too.
Right. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, listen, it's like the TV show. You sit there, except, it's your job.
I'm psyched that you enjoyed it. I was nervous that you. In fact, Jason emailed me last night and said, "I'm dying to know what." He goes, "It went great, but I'm dying to hear what Howard has to say."
How did you know it went great? How did you?
Because Jason emailed me.
Jason Rad.
Jason Rad, yeah. He said because he sent me the note, and I said, 30 seconds, Howard. I said, "How did it go?" He said, "It went great."
Or is Ronnie being interviewed?
No. Well, kind of.
Got my lip gloss on. I feel like the woman I always was meant to be.
5 minutes.
See what happens? He just lifts his hand. Show them it. Lift your hand. Watch this. Watch this. For Howard TV. Watch.
All right. Okay. No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Move.
Watch this. So we each have our strengths.
Morning, Mr. Shatner.
Morning. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, feels so good.
Even
really.
Even at this hour?
Even at this hour. Even the hour before. Oh, look at this, so big.
Cupcake Wednesday.
Is what?
Cupcake Wednesday.
Is it Cupcake Wednesday? I tell you, I've been ill, and I just recovered, and so now I'm hungry.
Right this way, sir.
Right this way. Oh, look at that.
So you haven't been able to eat now?
Exactly, for 6 days.
You picked a good day. We have a full array of pastries out there.
Yeah, no, it's the pastries I don't want to do. I need a steak medium rare. Do you happen to have a steak medium rare?
We could make it happen. For you, Mr. Shatner.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You've done this show many, many times.
Yeah, maybe too many times.
The least we could do is get you a nice steak.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Shatner. Gary. Good to see you.
My wife, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth, Gary. Nice to
She's
see
so
you.
anxious to go on the air.
Great. Great. He's going to call for you in a second. I'll bring you guys in.
Whatever you want.
Give you a set of headphones. There's a little microphone on the side. Let me.
I'm going to kill you.
Yes, I hope so. Love.
People do that. I've never done that. No. The therapist, but...
Into Shatter now, or you want to wait?
Yeah, no, we better do it now.
He's promoting a one-man show about himself, playing on Broadway right now. He makes fun of George Takei in it. He was involved in some kind of dumb feud with Carrie Fisher about what was better, Star Wars or Star Trek.
What is the feud? I mean, like, what do you mean? Where did they feud?
Which is better, Star Trek?
No, I mean, where did they feud? I mean,
like,
where do you go to?
He said that Star Wars or Star Trek was far superior, and then Carrie Fisher put something up on the web where she was interviewed. Basically, people interview these two and they bring it up. They say, William Shatner said this about, Star Wars. What do you think? And they went back and forth for a little bit. It's supposedly worth $300 million. We talked to him last time about how he sold all his Priceline stock, because it went way down and then it went way up again, but I think he got rid of it when it was pennies on the dollar.
Is Priceline back up again?
Yeah, yeah.
20 seconds.
Yeah, when he was here last time, it was selling for $526 a share.
But he sold it all.
He sold it way before then. So.
William Shatner's in a one-man show on Broadway.
What is he playing, himself?
Yeah, it's his story of his life.
I knew it. Would he be in a show about somebody else? No.
No. Bill Shatner, a longtime friend of the show. I don't know if William Shatner gives out his age, but the guy looks great. Look at him.
He's in his...
Don't say. He gets old. I think he lies
he's
about
his 30s, right?
And his beautiful wife is here?
His wife is here with him this time.
Cute.
Hello.
What the hell's going on? Your wife's here.
I just thought it might challenge you. What do you mean, a one-man show about my life?
I love you. You know I'm giving you a hard time.
Little Robin. I was going to do a one-man show about Robin.
Let me introduce not only William Shatner, but the beautiful Elizabeth, who is a lovely, lovely woman, looking lovely, by the way.
Who, by the way, would not
Howard.
leave me alone. She said, I have to be on Howard's show.
Oh, yes.
I heard you earlier.
Elizabeth.
I heard you earlier talking about wanting to come and bring the kids and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do so, please. You come as my guest.
No, I was talking to my show, America's Got Talent, not to your show. I wasn't talking about bringing my kids to your show.
No, don't go to see that show. Go see my show.
But my kids are going to sit and listen to you talk about your life?
Well,
you sure we want to do that? There's got to be some X-rated stuff in there, no?
Well, there's a lot of X-rated stuff.
Is there?
There's an X-ray of my chest. There's an
Not
X-ray.
X-ray.
X-rated? Is there anything X-rated in the show? I mean, listen, Elizabeth, you know he is a great lover.
Absolutely.
A man who has many passions.
Absolutely.
I mean, if we're going to talk about...
surprised, Bill, that she agreed.
I'm waiting to see what she'll say. No, but things come out of your mouth. You
Mr.
don't know.
Shatner, if in fact we're doing the story of your life on Broadway, the many women you have slept with, Elizabeth, I'm sorry, it has to be part of the show.
All the girls line up and they do a kick dance. No, listen, it is the sum total of my life.
Right.
What I've learned.
Your loves.
The dramatic.
What have you learned? What have you learned?
Say yes.
No, what have you learned?
Say yes.
Oh, right. Say yes.
Say yes to opportunity. Say yes to having dinner with you.
No, I won't say
yes
yes
to come see my show with your kids.
So, how long is the show? An hour?
For an hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes, and you
have
start...
a little break in there?
No break.
No
I might leave if I had a break.
You hold them captive. So you go in and you start from what? From birth?
I don't do linear, but I want to lure you in, right?
Right.
So I discuss the nature of comedy.
Did somebody write this for you?
The nature
I
of
wrote
comedy?
Well, the nature of love comedy. What makes you laugh? What my influences were in comical, and you begin to laugh, and you begin to have a good time, and then I talk about music, and then I talk about life, and I talk about love and death.
But some would
when
say...
do you get to something you know about?
Yeah. Some would say...
First in the show, Lily Sincere.
No, but some would say...
Lily Sincere.
And striptease.
Mr. Shatner, some would say that, you know, to talk about yourself for an hour and 40 minutes, you would have to be a tremendous narcissist.
That's right.
In order to do that. Now, you are such a regular guy.
All right, so you've touched upon the difficulty
you would have to
publicizing the show.
Right.
It's immensely fun. First of all, you know it got great reviews.
Right.
And you know the crowds, they stand up and they cheer at the end.
Wow.
That's why I want you to go there. I want you to stand up and you'll be like,
you're
do you
reveal
anybody.
in the show your net worth? Are you worth $300 million in reality? Are you?
That's like in the most absurd sum.
Elizabeth's lucky.
Elizabeth just got quiet.
Elizabeth has Bill. Elizabeth,
Where did that come
Elizabeth,
from?
has Bill ever shared with you his net worth?
He shares everything with me.
Right, but has he ever sat you down and said, "I want to open my books
honey,
to you"?
You gotta know what's going on.
Yes, I know exactly
if
what's
I said
going
to you,
on.
"What is William Shatner worth?" you would know.
Yes, he's worth my total
No,
everything
come on.
in my life.
Do you know seriously? Do you know?
Seriously,
I have
do.
no money, but
I know everything.
But love.
How do you know what he's worth? At what point does he come to you? How long have you guys been married? I mean, it's been a while.
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
And
they said it wouldn't last.
And at what point does he come to you?
Nobody said it would.
How does it come about?
You're the one who said it would.
How does it come about, Elizabeth, that William Shatner says, "Listen, darling, I want full disclosure here. I want to show you everything I have."
When did he open the
Well, that was like about a month into our relationship.
No, wait a minute. That's right.
Is that the way to a woman's heart?
Show you everything I have.
Everything he had then.
Yeah, but how much money have you got?
So you know what he's worth.
Sure.
Right. Is that
We're a
because
team.
did you have to sign a prenuptial agreement when you marry William Shatner?
Oh, yeah. You know,
You
he's
do.
the original negotiator.
So he has to.
Priceline.com.
So part of a prenuptial.
See, that's my wife. She says Priceline.com, right there.
Part of a prenuptial agreement is that he has to expose his finances to you, everything, so that you can assess the situation.
Right.
Was it $300 million?
Well, listen.
No.
It's been so long
Why
ago.
are you interrupting?
I'm interrupting
because it's been so long. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. I
That's
can't
nothing
remember.
a woman forgets.
The interest on $300 million.
Talk to me once again about. Talk to me once again
Yeah.
about Priceline, because seriously, I need to know this.
Yes.
It is a famous story that you were the original spokesperson for Priceline. They paid you in stock.
Right.
The stock, of course, you had to hold on to for a while. In the time that you were holding on to it, it exploded. It went big. You were worth, on paper, hundreds of millions of dollars.
The guy who owned John Walker, who owned the
stock,
major
the company,
stock, was worth more than General Motors at the time. He was going not to endow a university, he was going to build the university.
Right.
Wow.
So,
and what happened?
So while you were holding on to the stock, which you had to, the stock dived. It took a tank.
Right.
And you had it, and you ended up selling it all off at about $2 a share.
Really?
Or 7 cents a share, whatever
Are you
it was.
I told him not to, but you know.
Why are you laughing, Bill?
That was a good one.
Why did she tell you not to sell it?
She said, "Don't sell."
I said, "Are you crazy?"
Is that true?
I mean, I don't know anything. I'm a horse trader from the
But
past.
Elizabeth, you're very
you don't
smart.
Sell when it's low.
Elizabeth, you're smart. I'll tell you why.
Thank you.
Bill probably panicked and said, I might as well get something for this because the thing's going to go out of business. You said to him, listen, you've got enough money. It's not like you're desperate for money. Why don't you hold on to it?
Exactly.
And if it makes a miraculous comeback, which it did, it's selling now for over like $500.
$500 or something.
More,
And-
$526.
Yeah.
You sold it all off? You didn't say to yourself, I'm a wealthy man, maybe I'll hold on to this? Why, Bill? Seriously.
I'm going to tell
he
you
didn't
why.
listen to me.
That's right. Because the dot-com bubble hit, and everybody who was involved in the dot-com bubble, not everybody, I guess, sold out. But most of the people at Priceline, I presume, sold their stock.
Wow.
The difference between what happened at Priceline and 99.9% of the rest of the dot-com companies was Priceline had something to offer.
Right.
It was a valid company. So gradually, with their entrepreneurship and my publicity, the stock rebuilt, but I didn't have any stock.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Because I look at it now and I think you're doing well.
I'm doing all right.
He's doing okay. Does
I
it
make an occasional gig on this show.
Does it torture you not to have that? Like, in other words, wow, that was the biggest score.
So here's one of my things in the one-man show.
Right.
That's on Broadway at the Music Box Theater that people can buy tickets to right now.
Okay.
ShatnerWorld.com.
At ShatnerWorld.com.
Right.
Regret is the worst of the emotions.
Right.
Because there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
But if you regret you went left and you should have gone right, well, who knows what would have happened if you had gone left.
Right.
Now you went right, and so...
So that's your philosophy, and you really do live by it.
And I really do live by it.
And you feel good about the whole thing.
I do. And the show, which is dramatic and funny and sad and happy...
Do you talk about
and
sex?
Philosophical.
Well, not sex literally.
You don't talk about your wife and what goes on in the bedroom?
Or anything like that.
I would think... Listen, no, maybe not, but Bill, Mr. Shatner.
That's all right.
No. I'm respectful.
Look, you know Sandy and
George.
George.
We haven't had dinner in a long time. I keep asking you out.
He might as well be Bill.
No.
I know I do.
We had dinner once. I'll
Yes.
never forget that.
Why? We had a nice dinner, right?
Yeah.
It was great.
It was
What was
nice.
so
It was fun.
memorable about it?
Our friends.
No.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
Never mind.
He outed a friend of ours.
Oh, he was perfect. You were perfect gentleman until about 3/4 through the dinner.
No.
What happened? I don't remember.
Gentleman all the way through, except our friend had a date with somebody else. And he said, and we invited him to dinner. Went to that wonderful restaurant.
Yeah.
Who never gives you a free meal, even though you mentioned them on the air.
I know.
You made him kiss.
Oh yeah. What was that again? I forget.
You made this our friend
You
kissed
became
the girl he
yourself.
was with.
Yeah.
And the next day, you're talking about having dinner with this guy, and his wife is listening.
No, he wasn't. No.
You
He wasn't
outdid
married.
him
He wasn't
on
married.
the air.
Wait.
I didn't know.
He
Of
wasn't
course you
married. It
didn't
was the
know.
girl that was married. It was the girl. He outed her.
Shit.
Yikes,
my
Howard.
ass.
You're dangerous.
I didn't
It
know.
was awful.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I didn't know about this.
Talk about regret. Do you regret it now?
No. I mean,
exactly. Why?
wait
It was
a
a great
second.
show.
Wait a second.
The influence you had.
When we went out to dinner,
Peer pressure.
so I said to them, "Let me see you kiss." Why? Because I didn't believe they were a
Because they were
couple.
old. No, they were
you're
old
egging
boyfriend
them
and
on in your
girlfriend.
usual fashion.
Oh.
They were old boyfriend and girlfriend. You can believe they were just friends. So you wanted to see that
I
romance
did that at
rekindled.
dinner?
You
At
did
dinner?
it.
What kind of
Over
fucking
sushi.
person am I?
What?
We wondered about
You
that.
need a little self-examination.
And your
You should come out to
wonderful
dinner
wife,
with
who
me.
wasn't married to you at the time, was
Right.
beautifully sitting by your side and,
And what are you?
supporting all that.
And what are you saying that on the radio, the woman who was married, the husband heard? Did he divorce her for that?
No.
No, we don't know what
We
happened
don't
to the
know.
lady.
Oh.
But
They've
it
never
It
spoken
wasn't
again?
good.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, did not have a happy ending.
You know,
because
now-
of you.
Wow.
I remember I tried to get you to feel Elizabeth's breasts in front of me too.
My
you don't think
Hey,
they're
I
married?
problem.
I don't remember that. No, I would
Elizabeth,
have
I'm curious about you. When you met Bill Shatner,
Yes.
he's obviously an internationally famous actor, musician. I mean, he's everything. He's an author. There isn't a thing he doesn't
He's a
sell.
triple threat.
Right. He's a triple. He's everything. I mean, if it ain't tied down, he's selling it to you.
If it's tied down,
Right.
I'll tell it to you so you can cut it loose.
Well, he does talk about a strap-on in Shatner's world. So.
He does?
Yeah.
Why would you bring up a strap-on?
Why would you bring up a strap?
You'll just have to
Now
come
you've
see the
done it.
opening.
Has he ever used a strap-on with you?
No.
No.
Who should need one?
Elizabeth, how did you meet? Elizabeth, how did you
Why
meet
would
Bill
you bring
Shatner?
up the-
He's gonna have a heart attack.
Why would the phrase strap on? Why would that come out of your mouth?
Because of the opening of your show.
What's the opening of the show? The strap? Oh, strapped. Talk about I talk about a rocket up my ass as an entrance. That's what she means.
What the hell kind of show is that?
Oh, that's what I want you to find out.
That's why
Elizabeth,
you're-
Bring your
yes.
kids.
What
They'll
is
love
it like? Take us into the world. William Shatner. Where do you meet this guy? Why do you believe his rap? I mean, how does he seduce you?
Well, how's he going to lie? He is William
Right.
Shatner.
What kind of love? What kind of love making was there at first? And don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, no. Don't gloss over
What kind of mover is he?
Were
How
you
long
like,
does it
wow,
take?
I'm with Captain Kirk? I mean, were you a big
Well, how
fan?
many questions were those? I can't keep up. Remember, it's 4 o'clock
Where
in
did
the
you-
morning, my time.
Where
for
did you
God's
meet
sake.
William Shatner, the
Where did
great
I-
Captain
well,
Kirk?
you know, it's kind of it's a beautiful story. We say that we met through grief and horses, and that's the truth.
Had you lost someone as well?
I did. I had a husband of 17 years, and he was 47 when he died of lymphoma of the bone.
Oh.
And he was diagnosed stage 4 at 47 and lived a year and a half. We were a horse training team.
Did you jump him as soon as you got the cancer diagnosis, or did you kind of like stay there for a while?
I kind of stayed and nursed him a little
You did.
and all that.
What point
So-
did you leave him?
When he died.
When he died,
Yeah,
okay. all right.
Yeah,
Good for
yeah.
you. Well, you're a good woman.
And still,
I
kept
would've
him
left.
around through all the memorials, had that. But The irony of the situation is that one of my very best clients was Bill Shatner's wife's business manager.
Marona, who can follow this? So you are a good woman, is what you're saying. In other words, you stuck by your husband as he was dying.
As best I could.
Well, you're loyal. Now I see why Bill's in love with you.
Well,
Yes.
it goes even further, and I know we're on the air. And
So she was grieving, and you took advantage of her.
That's
No,
right.
that
Leave it to Bill Shatner.
No, my husband died in
Your
2 years
your
prior.
wife had
My
died.
wife had died. Her husband had died.
Did you go to a grieving class? Is that it?
No.
No.
Horses were a therapy.
Brought us
Are
together.
horses your life, Mr.
Yes.
Shatner?
Now,
yes, they are.
The beautiful progression of that story is, I'm now up to here. I'm up to date now. Right now, I'm to whatever the date is today. 4 or 5 days ago, I had a flu, and I'm opening on a one-man show on Broadway.
Yes.
And I've got the stomach flu.
Do you think it was nerves?
No, it was literally the flu.
But don't you think it was brought on by the fact that you had the pressure now of a one-man show?
No.
Well, he had done it before.
Don't say pressure.
Not this version.
Really?
It could be, obviously.
Stomach flu, what'd you have, diarrhea?
Everything.
Everything. Did you vomit and have diarrhea at the same time?
You really want the graphic
Yeah,
details?
seriously.
No, I didn't vomit.
But you had diarrhea.
It's the T-shirt's fault.
It was ridiculous. So, the
Wait, did you
anxiety-
smell the diarrhea?
It's the T-shirt's fault. I
I'm
keep
never gonna
saying
get- What
on
does
the
that mean?
back of the promotional T-shirt they sell, it says "Shat happens." It was a bad omen.
No, but tell me something. When he has diarrhea,
I'm never going to get this story out.
Do you
We've
share-
descended into my
no,
diarrhea.
but wait a second. Do you share a bathroom with him? Like, in other words, where were you when he had his diarrhea?
Well-
Were you in a hotel?
Well, some things are private.
No, but seriously, where were you? Were you in a hotel waiting to go to do
Hey,
the show?
Howard, it was everywhere.
His diarrhea was everywhere?
I mean, it.
Did he get any in his pants?
Did he explode?
Wait a minute.
Just a running show.
Did he shit his pants? Did Bill Shatner?
Howard Stern's on. I told you, Liz.
No, but
When
wait,
he
let me
gets-
understand something.
Yeah, we had 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms.
It's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Apartment, okay. How many bathrooms are in the apartment?
7.
No, sorry, there are 2?
Yeah.
So when he has diarrhea, does he close the door and is he very private, or do you catch a whiff?
Oh, God.
Honestly.
Hey, I
because
do,
this is
I
a
do
problem for a
anything
lot.
it takes. I love my husband so much
He's
that
Really?
it doesn't matter. It
What a
takes,
beautiful answer.
You know,
Do you hear
I
Bill
it.
going? Like, do you hear?
If he wants, I've never heard
Was that Gary?
ever.
Did Gary do that?
Yeah, it's you guys. You know, never hear that. Bill's much too much of a gentleman to,
He
to
is a
do any of
gentleman.
that.
I'm too much of a gentleman to fart. I mean,
Yes. No.
I was about to tell you a
Do you
beautiful
fart in
story,
the
but
bed?
I'm not going to tell
Does he
that.
ever fart in the bed?
This-
Seriously, does he?
Not until you listen to his beautiful story will I answer that.
No, but does he snore?
Not until I answer.
All right, go ahead.
Let him
All right,
talk,
all
then
right,
I'll
Mr.
answer
Shatner.
any.
No, it's too beautiful a story to be on this show. He wants to talk about farting and
No.
snoring.
I'm just curious about how
And
intimate
crap.
the relationship
If I
is.
say crap a lot, will that help?
No, because my wife has never walked in on me moving my bowels and has never
I
smelled
hate
my.
that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep it a little bit romantic.
Exactly. You close the door.
So that's why I was
and
asking.
what happens if she opens the door?
No, I'd be mortified.
But she's got to say, "Oh, Howard. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you on the
Yeah,
toilet."
but I
What
lock
do
the
you
door.
do?
I lock the doors. I mean,
You
I'm
lock?
so yeah. I don't think she's ever smelled my duty, and I don't want her to.
Well, you have let one go in her presence.
I have farted.
Yeah.
But
Robin,
by
has he
accident.
farted in your presence?
No.
No.
We're
She's
not
too much
that
of a lady.
intimate at all.
Yeah.
This is beginning to give a different definition to being
if
on
he
the
has
air.
farted, he's in total denial, right? He says, that
All right, so
wasn't
Mr.
me.
Shatner,
That was Gary Dillabon.
You were talking about your great romance with your wife. So you were both grieving, and
There were horses.
There were horses involved.
And we met. We were introduced.
Someone set you up.
Exactly. They said, here's 2 people who should meet each other.
His business manager's wife, of all people.
And she introduced us. We both lost somebody. We're in the depth of grief.
Right.
We both are not just enamored, but obsessed by horses.
Right, perfect.
And perfect.
And
we fall in
dogs, the
love
same
and
breed of dogs. We have the same breed of dogs.
So when you're grieving over a husband and you're grieving over a wife, is it appropriate to meet and then make love? Like, do you wait to make love with one another because you're
Yeah,
saying,
what
well,
is
hey, it's kind of weird.
appropriate?
You got to be respectful. Or do you, in your grief, they say sometimes sex
Makes you feel better.
Makes you feel better.
I
That's
tell
basic
you,
animal
that's
instinct.
an interesting and very perceptive question.
Yeah.
Grief can be debilitating, and you stumble around life for a period of time. Generally, it's about a year.
Wow.
Before you begin to recover. It's like an illness. And then after a while, you begin to breathe and say, wait a minute, I think I'm going to live.
So you hadn't had sex with anybody for that year?
You don't talk.
And then you two meet. How long do you wait before you actually make love? Full-blown intercourse.
How long?
Yeah, how long do you wait?
Well, it depends how you define time.
How long was it, Elizabeth?
Well, it's an interesting story and long story if you want to get into it. His first date he asked me to go to was to the Antarctic. And I had my own business on a Canon photo safari shoot to shoot penguins.
Fantastic.
But
and I say you'll have your own room.
I said,
I'm
no,
alone,
I said,
you're alone.
I'll have my own room.
Yeah, sure.
And
he's William Shatner. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I said, but I've been taught to do, when I'm confused, to do a pro and a con list. And I owned my own business.
Why were you confused? Because you thought it was inappropriate to go away with him?
I owned my own business. I had responsibilities. I was a horse trainer. I had 25 head of horses who are like people's children to train. And
you
that
just can't pick up and go off.
I had responsibilities.
Right.
So my con list was a lot longer than my pro list, and I had to refuse.
You refused?
Yes, I said, sorry, I would love to,
when
but
he made love to you the first time, was it what you imagined? Because had you ever been out with a famous actor before?
I didn't really get he was a famous actor because I didn't watch too much television. And every time I saw Star Trek go by, I sort of kept going by it myself.
But he's tremendously charismatic, is he not? He sucks you in.
Don't use that
like
word.
a vampire. And by the way, South Pole is Bill's go-to move. He's invited me. He's invited other women. It's not like it's for the first.
Anyway, didn't go. But then the next time he did ask me to go.
Yes, you went.
He asked me to go to New York.
Oh,
that's a little more reasonable.
Yeah, there's a difference between the South Pole and New York.
And I said separate rooms, and he said yes.
Why did you insist on separate rooms? Were you not attracted to him?
Well, I wasn't. I wasn't interested in wasting my time getting emotionally involved with somebody that may not be good for me.
Right. You didn't know if he was just trying to get into your pants.
And besides, I said I would never date an actor.
Right.
And then never.
Had you even kissed Bill yet? Had you
No.
Why would you never date an actor?
Boy, you're not much of a mover, are you?
No. Well, I saw in her something very serious.
And were you horny from like her holding out?
Look at her.
No, that's what I'm saying. So would you go home and whack one out?
Oh my God!
What was your move?
I wouldn't have put it in quite those terms.
But you did, right?
She's a marvelously beautiful woman with a spectacular figure.
And you were lonely.
And lonely and coming out of grief.
She is a marvelous woman.
And she's a marvelous woman.
Attractive.
And so I knew that this could be a long-term relationship, and I didn't want to rush it.
How much of an age difference is there? Let's talk about that.
Our first date, we only held hands.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You little romantic.
Was that gross?
We watched
Was Bill's hand sweaty?
No, because we watched a movie and held hands. And you know what? It attracted me.
So romantic.
We walked at the same pace.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. That's very important. You can't have a
person galloping ahead of you,
and then you be a slow
behind
walker.
you is worse.
Right.
I mean, so we walked at the same pace.
So when did you decide you would allow him to take you, so to speak? How long did you wait?
Well, we went on that New York trip, and then there was something magical that happened.
He found the key to your room. What was the matter?
She hid it between her knees.
Well,
did he force you to watch the Star Trek movies?
I was scared to death of New York.
Something fun happened.
I know what it was. You saw his bank book.
No.
Okay, that's my move.
I didn't read that book, that chapter in your book, Howard.
Seems to be fun. So
she stopped at the forward. Actually.
What was the thing that made you feel romantic toward him, the way you could trust him, that he wasn't just going to have sex with you?
The most romantic thing happened, and I still don't know if he planned it to this day, if it was still fate. But here we were in New York, and I'm a country girl, and New York is intimidating to me. And he forgot to tell me. He said, I have this event to go to. It's to raise money for a girl that's dying of cancer.
Oh, you pulled that one.
Yeah. But
he does that with everyone.
Better than the Antarctic.
And of course, say, do you want to go with me, or you can stay in the spa? I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Cancer. This must, I just lost somebody from cancer. I have to be part of this. So how long? We got in the car.
It's 3.5 hours.
And with your agent at that time, who had also lost somebody, so it was a car ride of grief. We get there, we go visit the girl in the hospital.
Aww.
We bring her a stuffed German Shepherd.
Do you think this is Bill's move to show you what a great guy he
is?
I would do that.
You see how hard he is.
I would do something like that.
I was beginning to warm up.
Do you think he said to his agent, "Listen, find me some sick girl"?
No, but this is where the question. This is where I wonder. Okay, so we do all this.
You're worse than I've ever thought.
We do all this beautiful stuff. We meet her parents who are also dying of cancer. He makes them. The fundraiser was he goes in and throws one bowling ball ball for the cause. And he makes a strike, if you can believe it. It was magic.
Well,
okay,
he's an athlete.
Then on the way back home, guess what? The agent doesn't go with us in the car, and the heater in the car goes out.
Right.
And it's midwinter.
It's midwinter.
And he needs to cuddle with you.
And he put his arm around me.
And it's a clear moonlit night.
Right.
Okay. So we're halfway between Albany and New York.
We haven't kissed yet.
And
between you and me, the little cancer girl, was she an actress? Tell the truth now.
Where's she now?
Now you can tell. Now, listen, you're married 12 years. She died?
Oh.
I don't believe it.
Listen,
It
there's
was
that
that
whole
town,
Schenectady
that whole city
area
that
where
they were all
General
getting-
Electric was.
Yes.
You know how many people die of cancer up
yes.
there?
There's all kinds of weird stuff going on there. Okay, so he did a good thing. That turned you on. That was cold in the
wait
car.
a minute. So it's cold in the car.
You missed the most romantic part.
There you go, Lizzie. Go
all
for
of
it.
a sudden, like, I'm so cold, and he puts his arm around me, and I'm like, oh, those arms feel like home. That feels so comfy. And then tell him what you did, honey, because only
I didn't do
I know
anything.
you did. Put the finger.
There's a moonlit night.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say to the driver, and we're
Snow
passing
and a
an
full
empty
moon.
field. I say, stop.
Romantic.
Stops on the side of the road.
Yeah.
We get out of the car in this below zero weather.
Yeah.
We walk into the field.
You're going to get into
And
the
the
anarchic
Moonlit
one way or the
night
other.
sparkling.
And Bill turns to the driver and goes, "Get me a Viagra, quick."
he doesn't need one.
He doesn't,
No.
even still.
Look, this is Captain Kirk.
Go ahead. You didn't ask the
I
driver for
put my
Viagra.
arms around her and kissed her in the moonlit night.
Wow. Look at you. Kiss me.
After that.
Wow.
It was kismet.
You know what? You know how to seduce a woman, don't you?
Well, it takes a little trouble.
We went back to New York and still separate rooms.
Really?
Really.
So
And
when do you give yourself to Bill?
Well, then, I just started falling in love with him and his intelligence and
Especially
our
my intelligence.
and our conversation. I mean, his intelligence, our first date where we had dinners, is the whole reason I even agreed to go to New York anyway. The conversation.
So how long should a woman wait if she's dating a famous man like William Shatner? How long do you wait before you make love to him?
I can't answer that.
Why?
I've only dated.
What was it for you? Did you wait a month?
It was probably a month.
More than a month.
A month.
And were you like completely frustrated by this
William
woman?
Shatner knows how
What's
long
the
it
matter
was.
with you?
Were you kind of like, hey, I'm a famous actor. Why am I waiting a month here?
No. I was
Smitten?
hopeful that something eventually would happen.
Right.
But
But
from the moment I saw her, I thought this is somebody that I could be.
Would you
very
get
serious.
even like I'm an older guy, you're an older guy. Would you get blue balls and stuff from hanging out with her and kissing her and not being able to unload? Or did you?
We weren't even kissing that much at that point because we were still getting to know each other.
It was long term.
But that
slow
New York
thing.
trip, then I had some really great employees at the time who were able to exercise the horses because, mind you, I had 25, 30 horses back home and all the clients. So from that New York trip, he said, well, I've got another gig to do at some college. Would you like to come with me? And I said yes.
Right. He constantly kept taking you away.
We went New York. Then
Right.
we went to this gig where he was extremely funny in front of college students because they accidentally gave him 4 shots of caffeine.
He shows off.
And then we go to Kentucky.
So
I saved that for the last.
So what I'm saying is, so after all these trips and everything, finally
That was one continuous trip. It
Yeah.
wasn't back and forth. We started
Wow.
out in New York, then we went to wherever we were at the college, then we went to Kentucky.
So this is
and then
impressive.
basically,
You never-
then we went back to California to his home.
And then it happened.
And then we never turned back.
So then this is where you gave yourself to him, in the home, in Bill's home. It happened. Were you nervous getting naked in front of Bill Shatner because he is a famous actor
Oh
and
my
has
God,
made love
it's
to
been
many?
so long ago, I can't remember.
Were you nervous
Lights
about
on,
it?
lights off.
Yeah.
What was it?
We're
Bill
not
never
lights
makes love.
off kind of people.
The
but
lights were on, and then when Bill disrobes.
you know what? All I wanted to do is love him. I didn't.
Did you remove his clothing?
And all I wanted to see
don't think I had to.
was her beauty.
You're saying Bill removed his own clothing, and there he is, Bill Shatner,
Well,
standing
I
there.
have
breakaway clothing, like a stripper.
Yeah, are you ready?
So then
I pull a switch.
So Bill Shatner stands before you nude.
Except the black socks. I like to keep the black
We're
socks
just
on.
in bed.
You're laying in bed. He is naked.
cuddling.
You're cuddling.
We're cuddling.
You're
It's
nude, and
very
he's nude.
All right, that's where it stopped. Because
And then he mounts you. And then he mounted you.
Woman, that's a horse term.
Well, no, that's erotic. He got on top of you. And
Now you're
Listen to
creating
him.
stories.
Now he's got an erection.
That's isn't it weird? Like you talk about this beautiful romantic moment, and here we fast forward 12 years later, and he has diarrhea in front of him. You know, it's like
Hey, listen.
That's how it always winds up.
I want to sum this up by telling you the beauty is
Yes.
I was excited by this new project I have, the one-man show.
Yes.
I see.
I was excited.
We're wrapping up.
Well, not wrapping up. But we're
full circle back to the diarrhea.
But
talk about when you made love to her the first time.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to get a point across.
You're not being emotional about this.
ShatnersWorld.com.
No,
Buy
I
some
know
tickets.
that.
It is part of this. It has an aspect.
It's philosophical.
So I'm excited and obsessed by doing the best thing I can, and I'm opening in New York in a one-man show. There's no greater hurdle to climb.
Right.
And it's exciting.
Right.
I get stomach flu.
Right.
So the only approach I can take is, isn't this exciting? I'm opening in New York, and I've got stomach flu, and I've still got to be good.
And the show has to go on.
And the show has to go on.
Right.
So that's an additional layer. My wife takes care of me. She nurtures me.
Right.
My wife of 12 years. And I realize again how much I love her. And this experience in New York is not only opening in New York, being ill in New York, but I rediscover my wife in New York, and that's the story.
From the diarrhea, and she took care of it, and that's real love.
He's back to the
Well,
diarrhea.
the diarrhea, it's gross, and yet she still loved you through
His
it all.
mouth is running on.
Was he a great lover? And did you compare him to your ex-husband who had died? Who was a better lover?
You know, here's the philosophy.
Go ahead.
That
just tell me, who's better, Bill or your previous husband?
It's a continuum. Everything you learn from one person. If
Who
there's
is
love
better?
present.
See, aren't you?
Who was bigger?
Do you see why I married her?
Wait, we're getting down to it.
The beauty of the answer,
Elizabeth,
and the evasiveness.
Who was bigger?
It's bigger because the continuum, the more you learn, the more experience you have, the better it gets.
Is Bill big? Everyone wants to know. Answer the question.
It depends how
He's
you define
such a big star.
No, I'm not.
He's
come
an
on, don't kid
icon.
around.
He's iconic, for God's sake.
Don't kid around about that.
He's iconical.
All right, so the marriage, what we've learned is the marriage is
Don't
strong.
Don't kid around about this. How big?
The marriage is good.
Marriage is wonderful.
Beautiful.
Have you met Leonard Nimoy yet?
I love Leonard.
Leonard is one of your
and
favorite
Susan,
people.
Scott Tracy Hamilton,
Leonard
they're
and
just
Susan
wonderful.
Do you speak about Leonard in your one-man show?
I mentioned him briefly. Yeah.
Briefly?
Well, I mean...
he was a big part of your life.
Yeah, I mean...
how dare you
why
give him short
Why give him
shrift?
any...
Right. I want to point out that I love Leonard and Susan, and Liz does too.
And
do you
we
mention
haven't
George?
seen them enough.
Do you mention George
I
Takei?
open with George.
You do?
I do. It's,
you know, Elizabeth, I don't know how well you know Bill. It's only 12 years you've been with him. This was an audiobook that he put out. And tell me if you ever heard this before.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Michelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
Has huge what? I couldn't understand that.
That's disgusting. That is from his book.
Why?
Here is
That.
from the audiobook.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking come from the nuts of a retarded boy with
Now,
a raging hard.
Now, what do you think of that?
You know, I think my genetic code is kicking in, and Alzheimer's seems to be setting in because I didn't understand a word of what the hell that was.
You bet you don't.
Good.
Is it a great life for the two of you? Are you now happy? Have you you've gotten over your grief? You are together. Is life great, or are you neurotically sort of obsessed with your career, Mr. Shatner? Are you ever going to be a happy man? Are you satisfied?
I'm in a state of bliss over the idea that love is a continuum, that there is somebody beside me who helps me with the harness of dragging the needs of life up.
Is life hard?
Is life hard?
Yeah.
Life is not hard compared to a coal miner, no.
Right.
But life is filled with vicissitudes, and how you deal with it is
What are
part of it.
vicissitudes?
What does that mean? We don't understand.
The guy around the corner.
Yeah. Seriously, you guys are happy now, and you've learned. I mean, at this
I'm
point,
going to let Liz answer.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to be together, and what we've seemed to have done is develop compassion and empathy through our experiences of loss of loved ones, and channel that into using what we know, which are horses and animals for healing, and putting that into charity causes. Hollywood Charity Horse Show, Bill's been running for many years.
Is your life full of vicissitudes?
She's got one more thing you've got to hear.
And now
this.
the evolution is that we're taking that empathy and compassion and reaching out to our military families and to our veterans, our wounded warriors, and promoting every community to get involved to help support animal-assisted therapies for these folks
It
that
does
we
seem
have
like
so much empathy
it does seem
for.
like our veterans come back and they are ignored.
And they need help.
Exactly, and that's exactly what we're telling you.
Yes.
That the veterans need as much help as the children.
Are you guys political at all?
No, it's
Not really.
not a political
But
thing.
is Bill
we don't
political?
endorse war.
Will Bill run for office?
No, I'm
He's Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian.
So it's like you take what you know and you share that. Whether
Should the flag have been flown at half-mast in New Jersey for Whitney Houston? Yes or no?
Who are you asking?
No. Right? Why?
Right, no.
Really?
Go ahead, Bill.
Why? I mean,
Well, it's their flag. They can do what they want with it.
She was a wonderful
beautiful
talent.
woman died. A great
But that is
talent
reserved for war heroes
Exactly.
and people who sacrifice for their
And
country.
people
In my
who
opinion,
distinguish
yes.
their
Yes.
state and bring in good
No.
things to their
Well,
state.
she
No?
was-
These folks
She was
are
a glorious
doing,
talent, and,
Yes.
and we're much the less for her death. It is a sorrowful thing.
And maybe they should figure a different ritual that would be more appropriate. But let's say
But the
that
flag is saved for
that is
military
for
honors.
The guys and gals that have our backs.
I'm with
and
you.
Thank you.
Well, I think
All
there
Glory
should be a little
Project.
bit of latitude
Robin is a
in there.
traitor.
All Glory
Listen to
Project.
the
All
All
Glory Project
Project
is a project for veterans.
Shouldn't the flag be, if God forbid one
Did
day
you hear what
comes...
I said?
Listen to me.
Just say All Glory Project.
The allgloryproject.com, and we're going to have an area for you to be able to get on and say thank you to our veterans and their families.
By the
a
way,
resource page.
Bill is a veteran. He was a Star Trek captain. And a captain
That's
will...
right. He was
And
in
Alexander,
Starfleet.
don't forget.
And
he
our
rode
dad.
That's right. He's half
He
dead.
rode Bucephalus, the horse.
That's right.
And Alexander.
I see the time is up, but let me ask one last question because and I'll plug that play. But were you involved in a feud with Carrie Fisher over which was better, Star Wars or
Absolutely.
Star Trek?
Which is
The
better?
woman happened to think that Star Wars was better than Star Trek. I mean,
I'm with you.
She's lost her mind.
Can I be serious for a
Why
minute?
do you say that it's better?
Go ahead. I'll tell you why.
Start with a story. I mean,
right.
Come see the show, shatnersworld.com. You can get tickets there, and then they speak about that a little bit.
You do address that.
Yeah.
Star Trek was better. It was sort of more satisfying. It was longer
Had a
lasting.
philosophy.
But if you come and see the show, you'll understand.
All right, I
you'll
hear you.
laugh.
Let me
at
give
You know,
the
the
plug.
show is philosophical as well.
See
It's-
William Shatner in Shatner's World. Do you go to the play every night?
I've
She's
not
there.
missed one.
Really? Why? You
New
are some
Zealand,
life.
Australia, Canada.
How long is it running?
It's running another to the March 4th.
Okay.
And then a 15-city tour after that.
15-city tour.
See
after
William Shatner in Shatner's World. We just live in it. On
It's
Broad-
Shatner's world. We just live in it.
Shatner's World. We just live in
He
it.
has difficulty reading.
I do. Sabotage. Now on Broadway at the Music Box Theater in Manhattan.
Yes.
For tickets, go to shatnersworld.com. Do you understand? Shatnersworld.com. Where are you two off to that you're in such a rush?
This is my
Promotion?
day off, and I'm publicizing shatnersworld.com.
You know, I should see this show. I can't imagine what the hell is
gotta
going on
come,
there.
Why
Howard.
don't you come?
I'm gonna try and get over.
It's
it.
an early
text
show.
us.
You'll be up
I'm
long.
We can
flying
even
out.
get you
I'm-
backstage.
I'm very busy. I'm flying out to be a judge, of course, in
You
San
know, he's
Francisco.
on America's
What are you
Got Talent.
judging?
He got another job.
I'm the new judge on America's
Oh my
Got
gosh,
Talent.
we're going to have to watch now.
Why do you look so surprised?
What? How did you?
I took over for Piers Morgan.
Wow.
You didn't know this?
No, I didn't
Where have
know
you
that.
been?
Doing
He's in
Shatnersworld.
Shatner's
We've
World.
told
You're
you,
so
have you been
busy with
listening? He's
yourself.
obsessed with this program.
Yeah, I mean, you're so
You fly out every week?
Well, no. Right now we go to different cities and we tape.
Oh.
And then they're moving the show to New York for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm sure you're wonderful in it. And,
I don't know.
And when you get a moment,
Yeah.
the both of you, and Gary, of course, come on over to the show.
Yeah, I heard
Right.
that.
What is that, Gary?
I heard that he shows like audio clips or video clips in the show, and I heard there's he even goofs on George Takei a little bit.
Yes, he
Oh, I
said
have
that.
to see that.
But he's got to go.
Okay, all right. Listen, God knows where he's going.
To the bathroom.
William
You can't
Shatner.
bring your young kids, though. You can't bring the young.
Because
No,
it's a
he
dirty
doesn't
show?
have any young kids
Oh,
anymore.
Well,
anyway.
it's a little R.
It's R-rated. Wow. No kidding.
Hey.
All right. William Shatner, a brilliant man, a fabulous actor. For him to waste his time on Broadway... and
Meeting you.
Meeting you. Believe me, he doesn't even want to meet you, but he's willing to do it. Go see him in Broadway. In fact, he despises you.
You know, the one
But
thing
he's
we
willing to
didn't
do it.
ask is that, Leonard Nimoy announced that he's retiring, didn't he?
I believe he did.
Leonard's a
Yeah.
pussy,
Oh, stop.
right? I mean, really. What's
He's
his
either
his
that or he likes
retirement?
pussy. One of the other.
Who knows? Anyway, listen. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, you continue.
It got great reviews,
I know.
Yes,
I
we
heard.
know.
I heard. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, you're a wonderful woman, philanthropist. You're the luckiest woman in the world. To make love to William Shatner, the captain of the Star Trek, must be
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for experience. And,
right, and he's got plenty.
He's got plenty of experience.
He's gone where no man's gone.
He's taught me everything I know now.
Right.
Quite a mentor.
Has he taught you?
He's a mentor.
What did he teach you?
Mentor.
Did he teach you new tricks?
She's not going to let go. Oh, sex. Wait a minute. Stay a while.
Let me tell you something.
He's the one.
I'm so glad you didn't go to the South Pole. You know how many women he's ditched there? They're still waiting for a ride back.
You are incorrigible.
He made me
What's the color of your defecation?
You're a good team.
She handled herself beautifully.
So you're into the show. You're enjoying yourself.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you. I'm not going to shake hands or anything.
Oh, yeah,
have a cold.
I
don't want to.
No,
Right.
Okay, we'll do this thing.
Yes, absolutely. It was a pleasure.
I'm doing a lot of traveling with
the
the
first
show.
time. He's wonderful.
Yeah.
We always
I did
love
LA.
having him on the show.
I love listening to you guys all the time, and I've always been too chicken to come in.
Oh, you're kidding!
But because the show is about saying yes, so I decided, okay, I better live up to what he says.
Well, I'm glad you did, because that was fun and charming, and shows a side of him that I think sometimes people don't know about. I think it's wonderful. Oh, absolutely. My pleasure.
If you can make it, you'll love it.
I would love to see. I'd love to see what you do in the one-man show.
You'll love it. I promise you.
I would love to make it. So I'm going to try.
If you cannot, be
You're
delayed.
doing your other show out there?
No, they're going to move it to New
They're
York.
flying.
I have a couple of tape shows.
And the ratings are good because that's why they're there.
We don't know. We'll see. It hasn't gone on the air yet.
Oh.
But
It'll be great.
But the show is their #1 summer show on NBC. I can't ruin it that much. I mean, maybe a little bit.
You were so
It'll be
funny.
fun.
It was great.
Mr. Shatner, were you nervous for your wife knowing what Howard's
No,
capable of?
we've had interviews before, and I know she can handle herself, but he's wicked, and I didn't know what she was going to do.
I was
She was
nervous for
brilliant.
myself.
That was great.
Past all of his questions,
Oh, I'm
it was
so hungry. What?
a nice story of romance.
It is a story of romance, and we're going to keep it that way.
And you were able to tell that despite all his sex questions.
Despite all the Despite Howard Stern, we're going to keep it romantic.
Well, best of luck with Shatner's World.
Thank you so much.
And we owe you a nice medium rare steak next time.
Well,
Don't forget, ShatnersWorld.com, where chat happens.
All right.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏 Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we started by talking about Marty the Midget. We're not allowed to call him a midget anymore. But that sort of morphed into a conversation where JD came in, and we talked about Marty trying to give him advice on how to get chicks, and then Jason jumped in, and it turned into this crazy fight that I was unaware of, this bad blood that was going around. So here's a wrap-up show with JD and Jason fight.
Let's get back to Marty. We talked about Gorilla a little bit, but later, Marty's always been about confidence, and he said that's sort of like how he succeeds with the ladies and this and that. And then I don't know where it came from. Maybe Howard said it, that he can give JD some advice, and JD seemed very upset at getting any advice from Marty. Why do you think that is, Gary? And then we'll have JD weigh in on that.
Well, I'd like to. Why JD? I don't have no idea. Like, why wouldn't you take advice from a guy who's had success?
No, hold on. It was. I can't hear anything. I just have phone saying. I don't care.
Well, turn up the headphone volume.
Hold on. No, it wasn't about getting advice. It was just like, where did this come from all of a sudden? It was like I got it. I can tell where it came from. Go ahead.
Marty is a guy who's had to overcome something. In his case, it's his height. In your case, it's your shyness.
Yeah.
So he's saying, like, here's a guy who's had to overcome something.
this is how he exudes confidence.
Okay, listen, I've been around little people. Me and Teddy hung around this little guy.
Some of my best friends.
The guys from Beaches,
Beaches, and he banged a girl right in the middle of a dance floor. So I know that some girls, oh, sorry, Ted. They I don't know. They go for it. I don't know. But it wasn't about getting advice from him until he started making fun of how I look and telling me to shave and fucking do this and that.
That was excellent advice.
I don't give a shit what you think, Jason.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was basically it.
Do you think? But were you like, who the fuck is Marty to give me advice?
No, it was more like that wasn't that at all. It was when when I just walk in within 2 seconons and he tells me shave my 70s beard and whatever.
But that's advice.
But Garrett,
no, it's making fun of how I look.
He's not blind.
What were you gonna say, Ben?
Well, JD's not looking for. It's Howard saying, "Hey, let me bring in a loser, and you can tell him, how to be a better person."
yeah.
And JD's not like. I don't think JD jokes around, but is JD a loser? Or does he have trouble?
I disagree with you. We had a guy on the air that said, "Hey, I get laid on a regular basis," and to add to that, he gets laid on a regular basis, and he has a major handicap, if you will, to overcome. He wasn't saying that JD was a loser. He was saying that JD.
It was very
hook up with
condescending.
chicks.
It was assuming that JD's horrible with chicks, and JD's not horrible with chicks.
Well,
Really?
JD says he doesn't get as many chicks as he'd like to get, and here's a guy that seems to get as many as he wants.
Right.
That's what I got.
I don't know. It's always annoying when you're not looking for advice, I think, and someone gives you advice.
Well, that's because we give you a lot of advice. But JD, that we think you need. Do you think you lack confidence when it comes to this kind of stuff? I know you're different online than in person.
Of course, but yeah.
Do you think you need to wash your hair, or?
I wash my hair, fuckhead.
Oh, hey, don't. Marty's the one that pointed it out.
Yeah, I know exactly what you were doing.
Gary, JD wants to punch Jason right now. I don't know if you can tell. Is there more hostility than today that I don't know about?
It's always like this. It's always like this with him.
But it's always like this with Will. You don't want to punch Will.
No, listen. Okay.
Will does not miss a moment to make a fat joke,
I know.
whether we're
All right,
on the air, in the hallway, or near the bathroom.
JD doesn't like me.
Yeah, I don't like someone seeking attention and making fun of me by getting his attention.
But that's what Will does.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He does. It's more behind the scenes.
Dude, they made a whole Howard TV show about Will fucking around with you.
Okay.
So don't tell me it's not.
And by the way, that's always been my history with Will. That's always been like when I was an intern, he busted my balls like that. That necessarily wasn't a fact with Jason, and then all of a sudden, he sees. I don't know what's going on.
So Jason hasn't earned the right to fuck with you the way Will does.
No, it has nothing to do with earn the right. I don't know what it is.
It was like today. Like I was sitting here first, and then JD walked in, and then somehow me making fun of him is for me trying to get attention for myself.
What?
I mean,
I don't know. No, I don't know what you're fucking trying to say. Go ahead.
That beard is hiding all your chin, so maybe you shouldn't shave it.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
See, the other... JD, only. I want to explain something. The other thing, Gary...
All right, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
You realize
I want to go fucking... I'd rather talk to the pace.
Hold on. Let me make an analogy here. Earlier in the show, we were talking about how Eric the Midget Eric the actor gets under Gary's skin no matter what he does because he sort of enjoys upsetting Gary, and Gary plays right into it. With this, I think it's very similar. Jason knows exactly what he's doing when he's making these comments.
He does it with everyone. He does it with everyone. No, he does. But he does it with everyone.
But you're showing.
If he sees,
that it bothers you, and that's why he keeps doing it.
Yeah, I know. By the way, but he does it with everyone.
Right.
If there's anyone, he does it with. I don't know.
And I disagree with what you said.
What?
Eric doesn't know he's fucking with me to get under my skin. He's just a dick.
Whereas Jason knows. And
Jason's fucking with him to some degree.
Well, he's still with him to every degree.
Jason's still being a dick, but he's being a fun-loving dick.
Listen, people make fat jokes about me all the time here. I don't fucking go storming out of rooms like a baby.
Okay, now I'm a fucking baby. See, it's always like this.
Yeah, because
you're better than me, Jason. I get it. Okay, you think you're better than me. It's okay.
No, you think you're better than me.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
How come I keep losing to Jason and all the F-married kills? That's bullshit. Blah blah blah. Yeah, because you think you're better than me.
I don't think. Okay,
Say it. Come on, I'm uglier than you. I'm fatter than you, and you don't understand why chicks in a make-believe game choose to sleep with me.
Well, there is part of that, and it happened to be every single time, and it was annoying me.
Get over it. I'm better than you.
You're a bigger douchebag than me, I'll tell you that.
Well, according to you.
Can you give an objective?
No, according to fucking everyone.
Aw.
Can you give an objective view here as to what's going on between these two? I mean, you and I have noticed this thing bubbling for months.
Yeah, no, they don't like each other.
And it wasn't
I think
always
JD
that way.
is really irritated by Jason, and
But
why? Really care.
No, but
I don't like, by the way, that Jason, the relationship that JD and I have.
No, I didn't
is
say
the exact same as Jason.
I didn't say the relationship.
It's not.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I didn't say the relationship was the same. I'm saying you poke fun at JD a lot, and
At times,
and
yeah.
he doesn't seem to mind.
Well, yeah, because I think
I do mind.
He does mind sometimes, and I've stopped a lot of what I was
But
doing.
you make fat jokes about him all the time. You make fat jokes about him. But if Jason were to make a fat joke, that would piss him off.
And he stormed out of the room.
Well,
Listen,
you know what?
I think-
Also, a lot of it is Will make the joke, and then Jason makes the joke like right after it.
Well, what about
it's
right
like,
now?
Hold on, exactly. It's like when Howard says something, and then Robin is like, the side, the whatever she is. I don't know what. Like the friend that the.
If Jason,
I bet the can't wait for this talk
if Jason fed Will the fat joke and Will delivered it, would it be cool?
I don't know.
But people can get away with different things with different people.
right. I get it.
JD and I have a pretty good friendship.
Will, I get it. I just wanted him to say that.
Oh. All right,
I was waiting for JD to say because I like Will and I don't like Jason.
See, the other thing that's playing that's coming.
That's
in,
the answer. He's just not being honest.
The other thing that's coming into play
No,
here.
I'm not honest. I'm a baby, and I'm not honest. Go ahead.
But would that be
Go
fair?
with the names, Jason. You see why I don't want to deal with this?
But would it be fair to say that you will take it? No, well, hold on.
Every time. Every time. And the fucking laugh. Go ahead.
The other thing that comes into play here is that
Jason can't wait for these clips to be played.
Hold on. Well, we'll get there. But I think the other thing that comes into play here is that
Jason can't wait to come in tomorrow morning and listen to himself laughing at me.
I'm sorry. JD doesn't like it. He didn't just go through a whole weekend of headlining shows with Shuli all over
I
the
was
place.
asked to do it, fuckhead.
Oh, you don't have the ability to say no?
I
Clearly
did
you
say
love
no.
attention. No,
listen,
clearly
and it was
you
good
love
money,
being out
and
there
it
in
was
front
good
of
money,
everybody.
and it was good
Oh,
money.
and every morning when John plays clips in the wrap-up show, there aren't 90% JD clips. I mean, don't act like I'm trying to get on the air and you're not. Mr. Headliner Act.
Okay.
the other thing that comes,
if you saw like the actual show you saw, I was barely even on the stage. But go ahead.
Well, you were still the headliner. Sure, that's how Shul was going around.
I never
promoting
call
it.
myself a headliner.
For somebody who doesn't want any attention,
I
sure,
never
go
call
on
myself
stage.
a headliner. Okay.
Hey, keep going on stage.
All right.
You don't want any attention.
Now I'm a double. Now I'm a
Yeah, no, go
fucking-
hang out with Ryan Felipe and then come back and tell us about it and exploit your on-air sex stories and anything you do.
Yeah, you're the one that keeps putting up fucking notes about me.
Well, so does everybody, and you put up notes about
exactly
me.
everyone but you. Go ahead.
Everyone but me.
Oh no,
what?
you do put up notes about yourself. You do go to the news story and talk about how you jerk off and fucking shower. That's not attention.
Gary turned me in on that story.
Oh, okay.
What is your problem?
You.
I know.
I had no idea. I got to tell you, I had no idea. I don't know where the fuck I've been because clearly everyone in this room knew this was brewing.
Oh yeah, it's been going on for a while.
off in the shower? The other thing which I've been trying to say that comes into play here, Gary, is I think deep down Jason is very hurt by this. I think he feels, he knows.
I would never say anything like that.
Well,
but hurt in what respect?
I think he's hurt that JD is so pissed at him and doesn't like him. And I think that this is the way Jason sort of gets that out. I know Jason is ball busting. He enjoys that more than anything. But deep down, Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, JD was a very close friend to him. And now it's the reverse.
This has been going on for years. And I told JD this. I said, it's my fault. I had a friendship in my head that didn't exist in real life. I felt that I liked him more than he liked me, I guess. I don't know. And I would get frustrated by the fact that I couldn't joke around with him like I could joke around with other people. And then it just hit me. It's my problem. It's not his. We're not as friends. I mean, that's just not good friends anyway.
But
this sounds a lot like the Will Jason roommate.
I was just going to say
thing.
that. That sounds exactly like
it's a pretty similar situation.
Will you draw?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Well, no, it is. When you guys were roommates and you weren't, Jason thought you guys were way better friends than it turned out you were. Now you are. But at the time, you were like, yeah, we live together. He's not my best friend.
Yeah, there was a period of time where he irritated the shit out of me. Literally everything he said drives me fucking nuts. And I think JD is going through that period right now.
I could see JD's just stewing and
I don't like I don't know. I just don't know. I do not like confrontation and arguing and whatever. But
you have but you do have an opinion and you are upset, so you should be allowed to express it.
Whatever. I mean, listen. I don't like to rock the boat around here. I don't like to cause problems or whatever. So I just I just want to keep the machine moving fine.
What I'm getting from you though is you didn't rock the boat. Somebody was rocking your boat and you got sick of it.
No, I mean, now it's going to cause the whole, more fucking bullshit or whatever. I'd rather, to take it and not deal with it than to have to deal with it and then have it fucking be this big thing.
So why was today different?
I don't know. It just I don't know how it got brought up, but it got brought up.
Grant in Toronto, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys.
Hey, Grant.
Love the show. I'm in JD's camp. and I'm frustrated for him. And I think the problem with JD is his upbringing with his dysfunctional family. So I think that's the root of probably his problem. And I think Jason, I don't know how, this is my opinion. I love the show, but I don't like Jason. I think he's living in the closet. I think he's got big issues. And I think JD's the man. So, I don't know. Do you think Jason's, do you think he's living in the closet, guys?
No. I don't. I mean, I talk to him all the time. I mean,
you wouldn't fit in a closet.
I'm leaving. No, I mean, I thought there's
a baby.
There's a bunch of things you could say about Jason.
Great. Call me a baby again, Jason. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jerry in Tampa, you're on the wrap-up show.
I'll wait for you to cry.
Who you look for?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, does anybody? Is it me or does Jason sound like Fozzie Bear?
Oh, I definitely think I sound like Fozzie, but I hate my voice, and I look like him too. Trust me, it's a that and Grimace are the two comparisons I hate the most because they're true, and there's nothing I can say about them.
Well, you're still in there. I thought you left. Here's what I got to say.
No,
you're
he ain't going anywhere. What's up?
You're an instigating motherfucker. Is what your problem is.
Something.
And I hope that one day you choke on a fucking hamburger on that stupid show you and John Hein do.
Hey, easy there, Jerry.
John got
it's a stupid show. Trust me.
All right, thank you, Jerry. For
So
pointing
I'm an
that out.
instigator, but this guy hopes I die on a fucking hamburger. Listen, if I'm gonna go, dying on the cheeseburger is on the
Hey,
list.
can I ask Jason a question?
Make sure you do it on our stupid show, Jason.
Jason, you definitely grew up on the show. There's
Oh
no
my
doubt. We
God.
talk about it all the time.
Oh
Like,
my
Jason,
God.
Jason, I was talking about this with John. Like, he was raised, his formative years were spent listening to the show.
All my years.
So do you sometimes see it as almost like your duty to fill the role left by the stuttering John role?
What I find that I think I have a different take on this stuff than other people do is that I just find enjoyment in it. I don't go out of my way to say, oh, I'm going to fuck with somebody today to rile things up. But when things like this do happen, even with this thing with me and JD, which is real and it's going to be awkward once we're off the air, but I see the fun in it. I see the excitement in it. They have a new Howard behind the scenes show coming out where they talk about throwing people under the bus. And I always compare how I feel to Boston Rob on Survivor, that first season he was on, where he was lying to everybody, and he turns around like, guys, we're playing a game here. Like, what the fuck? We're playing a game.
What's the game?
The game is that we're doing an entertainment show, and this is part of what comes working here. And trust me, I take my own lumps a ton. I get called a ton of names. I hold my own in arguments. I don't go running behind anyone's back and trying to get somebody. Listen, I get a ton of shrapnel around here, and I feel I handle it well for myself, and I certainly don't see why everyone gets all bent out of shape. I mean, what are we doing here? We work back here. We all know what the show is. The show's been on for 30 years. This is what happens. Shit happens in the office and it gets on the air. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's what we're doing here.
I always tell people when they are contemplating having some kind of issue with Jason, they should always think twice because he will always have the last word. And you got to really say to yourself, is it worth going down this road? Because it's going to bring on a lot more trouble than it's worth.
But I'm glad. I want people to get to my very large, wide road and hesitate putting a foot on it. I love that.
Here's my thing with Jason. You seem to me, and I've said it before, you seem to get joy out of hurting people. It's not just a joke. It's like, I want to hurt this person. And maybe some people are more charming about the way they do it. Maybe they do the same thing. I don't know.
When I feel personally attacked, like when I got in a fight with Ross Zapin or when I got in a fight with Scott DePace, yeah. I mean, once we started going down that road where things were getting personal, yeah, I wasn't going to. I would have ripped their throats as if I could have. I will go for the killer. It's just shit with me and JD. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you say making fun of his chins and his beard is hitting below the belt, fine, but I just don't see it that way.
And Benji, you're not really a good indication because I would say of anybody on the show, Benji's the last person that will ever come to me and say, "Did you see what so and so is wearing?" or "Did you hear this about so and so?" You never do that.
I tend not to.
You should do it more because that's what we do.
Yeah, right. Thank you, thank you.
But it's just not Benji's thing.
Well, look how many chins this guy has.
You can't. He's got that horrible beard over it. See, now we're working.
So this will make things very comfortable in the back office. Although, frankly, this has been going on for months.
This is nothing new.
Yeah, this isn't new.
I don't think years.
No,
JD,
it hasn't been going on for years.
How come you guys didn't tell me this?
Because, you know what, I'll tell you, JD, you can speak for yourself, obviously, but I would say from my perspective, like I said earlier in the show, I denied it for years. Like, I'm just like, oh, JD's just in a bad mood, or oh, he's just pissy with me today, or oh, whatever. So and then recently I just woke up to the fact that no, just everything I say pisses him off, and that's just the end of it.
There are lots of relationships that swirl in the back office that are not concrete enough to say, okay, this is A, B, and C, and why they don't like each other. Just feelings that come and go, and sometimes they swell up and they overflows like you see today.
There are times where I can deal with Jason, where I can I don't know, we can talk or whatever. And, you know, there are more times where it's like how it is today. And that's, you know, I just try to be civil. That's all I try to do. Right?
Yeah. See, the only time JD and I have never gotten in a fight, like hanging out outside of work, like at a bar or at a party or wherever. Like this only happens. I'll tell you exactly. The one time that really broke the straw that broke my back was we were in the studio during a commercial break. And somebody's tooling on JD about something, and he's sitting there and he's laughing and blah, blah, blah. And then I made a comment, and he fucking just turns stone-faced, and he storms out into the hall, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And he's all mad at me. And it's those moments. It's the moments here on the wrap-up show, the moments in the studio, the moments in the hallway where I seem to piss JD off and where he gets super angry about it. This isn't happening, like, at lunch. Unless I don't know about it, which is possible.
He got really angry when you posted something on Twitter about him stalking that 30 Rock chick.
2 weeks in a row. We have 2 female guests or whatever. 2 weeks in a row. He has to go on Twitter and tweet, oh, JD sounds like a fucking creep again. JD creeping out the guests. Creep, you know, and hashtag creep. It's like, what the fuck?
No, I hashtag the name of the show, the John Hines Show. But
you know, can I think,
you had to hit me with that?
The most interesting.
And I have never tweeted, Jason's on wrap-up show talking about bullshit no one cares about.
The most interesting part of this whole thing for me is that the visual of this, what's going on right now, much like Mike and the Mad Dog Show, although these two guys are 5 feet apart in direct line of sight, they haven't looked at each other in 20 minutes.
Yeah, they won't look at each other.
Well, JD's hard to see.
I'm not looking at anyone.
That's when you know you have a good fight. Tim, you're on the wrap-up show.
JD.
Yes.
JD, if I was there, I'd have your back. I get tired of this fat fuck on the wrap-up show. Here's the problem. Number one, he's a tattletale, little gossiping little bitch. He used to run around with all the women, Robin's little parties. He's just like a bitch. He tells. He hates your celebrity, JD. He hates the fact that you have more Twitter fans. He hates the fact that you're an Apple and Howard guy. He's resentful of Baba Booey's fame. He's a wannabe, and he picks on people, and he talks like he has a fucking cock in his mouth. And I hate hearing him on the fucking radio. And if I was there, I'd bitch slap him every time he said the word JD. And that would be the end of it, JD. I just wish I could be there.
Yeah, man, this guy should be here to hit me for you.
Yeah, you better believe
do it, dude. You're so tough. Yeah, come up here.
I'm going to quit listening to the wrap-up show.
Do it.
Keep having this fucking orb on there.
Hey, Tim, don't take it out on us.
Yeah, what did Gary do?
Keep listening. Now, Jason, other than sounding like you have a penis in your mouth.
I currently have a penis in my mouth.
But what about what he said? Is there some type of jealousy in terms of like JD becoming Howard's favorite or, you know, Gary's notoriety? Or
the only thing that he said that rang true besides the cock in my mouth was I'm insanely jealous of Gary and his career and his outside opportunities. No, I know. I know that sounds crazy. Trust me, there are other people around here who do shit that I am jealous of and don't think that they deserve some of the things they get. But JD,
did you name them?
You got another hour on this show?
Just did, believe me.
But JD is certainly not one of them. I'm excited for all things JD, and I'm certainly not jealous of his Twitter followers, except for the fact that I would like more Twitter.
Do you want to take up bowling? What are you telling me here?
Yeah, well,
after they decided not to play beer pong together, did you guys talk that day after that tournament?
After the tournament, I was bombed. Yeah, no, we've talked since.
Well, what happened? I don't know.
So we always throw these beer pong tournaments. It's like an annual event,
right?
And they've been partners for what 5-6 years probably.
Every year we've done it. Yeah.
And this year they had a conversation where they said we are no longer going to be partners.
Well, who
that was a pretty big step.
So who decided that they didn't want to be the other's partner?
Well, it probably started with me, I guess. First of all, we've sucked in all the tournaments anyway. But
we did win one. We did win one.
We won one. But you know, he started calling me a creep on Twitter or whatever, and I was just like, do I really want to play beer pong with someone that's gonna fucking go on Twitter and call me creep? And
by the way,
like
can we go get this stupid Twitter? I didn't call JD a
Hold
creep.
on, yes you did. Second after we broke up, I didn't say anything to anyone. He's the one going to meetings announcing just hold on everyone, let me make an announcement. Me and JD are no longer beer pong
partners. That is true. I saw that firsthand.
I mean, what the fuck was that? I was waiting for a news story to happen.
I would love to know, and you got to walk me through this, like the whole mechanics of the whole thing. So do you sit him down and say, listen, I don't want to be partners with you, and does he ask why?
No,
we both sort of. I think we.
I know mutual breakups aren't real things, so I will say JD instigated this. But once we announced the beer pong tournament, in my head I was like, I don't think JD and I are going to be partners because we weren't really on each other's favorite lists at the moment. And so JD, about 3 days before the tournament, or maybe a week before JD came into the office, he's like, "Let's talk about beer pong." I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Yeah." So the team, I'm like, "Yeah." And I don't know who said it first. JD certainly instigated it, but it wasn't a long conversation.
Jim in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
You know, JD, you've been acting like an 8-year-old baby lately, man. Where do you think you work?
Thank you.
Where do you think
I'm
you
a baby. Okay. I know where I fucking work, dickhead.
Well, let me ask everybody else a question. Do you think there's a possibility that JD, if the show ends in a few years, will turn out to be a bigger loser than like Grillo?
No.
I think that JD has a career ahead of him. Again, I always say JD, his biggest issue is selling himself, but JD has a very specific talent that I think he's very good at. I think that he can utilize that somewhere else.
JD's got like 12 movies written in his head right now. He'll be fine.
Grillo's got a wife and stuff, though. JD's not going one solid relationship with a woman. He's 30 years old.
JD, you want to answer that?
What did he say?
He said you haven't had a solid relationship in 30 years.
I'm a fucking loser. Leave me alone, Dick. What do you want?
I mean, you're on the Howard Stern show, man. You should be getting laid every week.
I know. Okay, you come be me. You see how it is.
JD, I asked Gary this question before about Eric. I'll ask you the same thing. You know Jason, you know his MO. Why do you let him get under your skin?
I don't know. I try to leave and then I get called a baby. So I try not to engage in this, play the game. But, then I get called a baby for not playing the game. So I'm trying to play the game. That's all I'm trying to do.
JD, is this relationship repairable?
I don't know.
Here's my question.
I really have. I don't know.
I mean, do you have any interest?
Right now, no. No.
Yeah, right. Question for Jason though. You say you care about your relationship with JD, and that you're upset that he doesn't like you, right? Am I right with that? But
to a certain degree.
But when you see that he's clearly upset, and then you throw that line out there, I mean, it's funny. But you have 12 movies in your head. Kicking him in the balls basically when he's on the ground.
Well, there's a couple things going on. Number one, I did feel that way until recently, where I just got the thing that frustrated me when it came to JD was I didn't feel I could act like myself around him, because acting like myself would make him genuinely angry. So so there's that. And we're on the air right now. He's pissed at me. He won't even look over here. We're sitting here arguing with each other. So I'm going to take jabs when I can take jabs. I mean, I don't see him reaching over to shake my hand and say, hey, let's put this behind us and be friends. So what am I going to do?
So you're just going to keep digging a bigger hole.
I have come to JD on so many occasions and said, like, hey, man, are you pissed at me about something? Can we talk about this? Or blah, blah, blah. I after, so we've worked together 7 years. Like, it's enough, enough already. It's just enough. So, no, I guess to answer your question, I don't care.
Is this worse than Jared, JD?
Ooh.
I don't know. Not necessarily.
It's always harder when the guy's that's hammering you.
No, I never really hung out with Jared and I just never. We were not.
Oh, so
we were not like
Jared and Jason at a beer pong tournament. Who's your partner?
I'd rather have Jason than Jared.
Ooh. Nice.
Progress.
The window's open. I'm going to be nicer to JD.
Wow.
Window is open. That's because in his heart, he knows I can't fuck penthouse pets like Jared does, and that's what keeps us level. That's what keeps us even.
F Jared.
Damn right.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Scott the engineer and this mess of a block party, which he, I guess, created. We talked about Scott, whether he was telling the truth, what happened at bowling, and how Scott feels about all this. And, of course, Scott hemmed and hawed and changed his story and let us know what's going on. And, frankly, we still don't know. Anyway, see if you can make sense of it.
I've heard a lot of rumblings, Gary, in the back, that Scott the engineer is not being truthful when it comes to some of these topics surrounding the block party, ranging from his reasons why he's not doing it to the thing with the hamburger guy to the meet and greet, and it seems like he's being rather evasive.
I believe that to be true. I think that Scott's got a couple things going on, but Scott's got 1,000 things going on. But sometimes he doesn't want to look like a fool on the air. That's one thing. There's one of the things we need to talk about at some point is Scott isn't just Scott. There's Team Scott. There's a lot of people involved in what goes on in Scott's decision.
What does Team Scott consist of?
Scott's family.
Okay.
And so there's that. He's dealing with that. So there's a lot of different things going on. Why are we all laughing? Is he running down the hall?
Yes. No, but that's with anybody. I mean, whenever you make a decision, even JD, I know is single, but a lot of times he thinks about what his mom thinks, what his dad thinks. Like that goes into, when you think about what you're doing on the air, you think about your wife and kids, as do I. I'm sure that affects Scott's decision making. But Scott, a lot of people are saying that you're bullshitting some of these answers. And
what?
One of the things that JD was very adamant.
What am I bullshitting?
JD, we'll get to all of them, but JD was very adamant today that you stayed at the meet and greet for 10 minutes tops, and you say 40 minutes tops, and that's a huge discrepancy.
That's a wide berth, my friend.
Yeah. I would say at least a half hour. At least.
JD? You might be willing to go to 15, but that's it, right?
Yeah, listen.
JD, you were there. Don't back off.
I was there. Well, listen, all I know is I was taking pictures left and right.
So was I.
Okay. Yeah, for a few minutes. I saw you for a few minutes. And then next thing I know, I'm looking around, and I can't find Scott anywhere.
I was easily there half hour.
Okay. Whatever.
And what's
I'll give you
I'll
give you a half hour at the maximum, but I was there over like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Like, people were done or tired of talking to me. I was just standing around.
No, I know that. I left before you guys. I admit that. But I already had told Shuli the lot that I was parked at closed at 1:30. And it was after 1 already, so I wanted to make sure I can get my car out.
But, Scott, here's the thing. Just in general terms, you crafted this thing with Shuli as a way to make money and get out there and do appearances.
With him. He, we were sitting around, and I said, "Are there any ideas that you have?" And
where you can make money?
Yeah, I mean,
that's crafted.
I didn't craft the whole thing. I didn't.
You instigated. You basically said, "Shuli, you can make the sentence up however you want." But what Shuli heard was, "Hey, I'd like to make some money. How can we do that?"
So he builds this block party, and now you're backing out of some dates. And
just one weekend. I've done every other one.
Now, do we ever get to the bottom of what the family thing is that is keeping?
It was a wedding. Yeah, we said that on the air. So,
but that was a prior commitment. You said. Now, did you tell him about that months ago, or did you just?
I thought I said when he first said Chicago. I said I don't think I could do that weekend.
But you also said, or he said, that this was a negotiate. Like if your number got doubled, let's say, all of a sudden that commitment goes away.
Believe me, I'm not that smart.
Well, you know what? I want to get right down to brass tacks because Mutt sort of brought this up, and everybody in the office was talking about it. What did you mean when you said, try doing Ronnie's block party without Scott the engineer?
No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you said.
Teddy, play clip number 1.
No, all right.
If there's just more money there, then it wouldn't be a problem being out. Yeah, so do I, and I can't because I'm paying you guys an arm and a fucking leg.
Well, who the fuck do you think is coming there because of our guys? They're not going to see you.
Oh, you think so? They're coming to see you with a fucking cell phone on your lap like a jerk off?
Try doing the show without Ronnie or me.
I've been doing shows without Ronnie and you.
So go ahead.
And Ronnie, and in all fairness,
he put it together for you.
And in all fairness, like I'm scared that you're going to fucking walk away from the block party.
Why am I being busted?
Because I'm
being busted because you busted his balls. I remember you busted his balls.
No, I didn't bust his balls.
You were like, "Can I get some money?" And then you get angry when everyone's making appearances and you're not involved.
His balls.
All right, two topics there.
Here's try doing the shows without me and Ronnie because me and Ronnie are able to promote a lot easier than he is. We have, in other words, we have our plugs and. People want to see people directly from the show.
What I heard that as, Shuli, you're not going to have a show with a big crowd unless Ronnie and I are there. Did you guys hear it?
It sounded very threatening.
Well, not only that, there was no mention of anything that had to do with plugs in that rant. That's for sure.
No, I'm just explaining what I meant by that.
It was a great moment in the back office, by the way. We were all listening, and when you said that, everybody just went, "Whoa!"
Wait, if you didn't have me and Ronnie, both of us together, I wasn't talking about just me alone or him alone or something. Obviously, we could do it without. What would the reaction be to it?
Scott, I've been touring long before I set this up with you guys.
Yeah, but you're not. Listen, I think this is. I don't know if the word's misnomer or whatever. You're not doing it as a charity for Scott.
What do you mean I'm not doing it for a charity for Scott? I never said I was. He wanted to make money. I want to make money.
Yeah, but you guys are acting like you make this big sacrifice so Scott can get work. It works for both.
Everybody's making money.
No. I know. Hold on. I get what you're saying because I was going to bring that up. Certainly, Shuli's selling more tickets with those guys. So it's not a big sacrifice.
Right,
however, Shuli's doing all the work for Scott. And Scott is giving him a hard time about it when Scott was the one who said, "I want to do this."
And not only that, Benji, not only that, Scott will be the first to tell you that he doesn't have a ton to do on these shows. Am I right? I'm not saying you do nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying, compared to the grand scheme of things, you don't have a lot to do on this show. And what he gets paid for what he does, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, you should be happy with it. You have nothing to bitch about.
Isn't that every business negotiation? Like, leave out the fact if they're negotiating the wrong way, but it's every business negotiation is, hey, I would like this much, and you say yes or no.
That's fine, and I'm fine with that, Benj, but don't blow smoke up my ass, and don't tell me I can't make this date because of a commitment for something else, and then the next day I say, are you in or are you out? And he says, well, if there was just more money.
Well, sure, that's the question. I mean, speaking of negotiation, Scott's saying he had a prior commitment or whatever.
Now,
And you're saying that, well, if the money was a little bit more, I don't know if that commitment's going to exist.
What
Is that
happened
true?
was this show, Hartford and Stamford, Connecticut weekend, was maybe 3 weeks away, a month away, maybe more. Scott came to me and said, I don't think I'll be able to do that weekend. Now, I'd already heard that Ronnie wasn't available for that weekend because he's with Howard. So I said, Scott, I really need to know if you can do this or not because Ronnie's out and I may have to just cancel this show. And he says, okay, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Was that a negotiating ploy on your part?
No, you know what? It was the possibility of me bowling this last week, and I knew that it was going to be a lot on my schedule, and it was a lot. And quite frankly, I was exhausted this weekend. But I knew that Ronnie, when I found out Ronnie wasn't going, I'm like, all right, I'm in. It wasn't a fact that I was trying to negotiate for more money and threatening him.
But you say that, but the very next day, it had nothing to do with the commitment of family. What you came to me when I said, Scott, are you in or are you out? You said, if there was just more money. And I turned around and I was pissed. Man.
I think what Shirley's saying is, and Benji, to go back to your point, if you complete your dates and you want to renegotiate, that's one thing.
Right.
But don't renegotiate dates you've already agreed to.
I agree with that. I think that'd be a little bitchy or whatever to like when you already have a commitment.
But
But Scott's saying he didn't do that.
But that's exactly what Shirley's saying he did do.
If there were
only more money.
I want to ask Scott now. Now, Shirley is saying
if I conveyed that to you that it was a threat that I wanted more money, or I wouldn't do the show.
It wasn't a threat.
I wasn't
I'm
trying
not
to
saying you threatened me. I'm just saying
You're
you told
saying by
me,
asking for more money, he meant he wanted more money.
He told me one thing one day, and it was something completely different the next day.
All right, hold on. Before everybody makes
maybe
up,
I conveyed it to you wrong. I didn't want to have it come out that way.
let's go to Aaron.